Ooh.
Come on.
Okay. I am ready.
Ready?
Oh, Nelly.
Where is it?
Ooh.
All right. So, in our last session, previously on the Boulders Bunch, still at the Wandering Emporium, many things happened. A seemingly innocent trip to the barber shop occupied much of your time and yet very little of your memory. Meeting Bernie the barber and talking about all sorts of things and seemingly having all of the answers to your questions, all for the simple price of a good story, to which the bard obliged fully in his responsibilities. However, leaving Bernie the barber and all of the weird and strange things that happened there, besides Dwarkar getting a pretty sweet haircut and braiding of his beard, Cedric getting a nice clean shave, nothing was remembered. And so, having no other option, the negotiations with Mahadi were re-ensued, and Aru was able to somehow finagle a way in which he didn't have to sign an infernal contract. The conversation with Lulu would be had with one of the party members there, although it was very awkward for that
Yes.
party member to just watch.
One of the worst memories for Gast in recent times.
Questions
Spent all that time watching the zombie people. Then when you get to do something, all you did was watch something not happen again.
Yep.
He questioned Lulu about their last encounter, about this person named Archon the Cruel, and whether or not she was there to assist or resist Zariel. After the negotiations and after the conversation with Lulu, things were starting to wind down, and just waiting for Mahadi to make good on his promise to restore Newander back to his full restoration. During the night, things happened.
They did.
Aru had an encounter with Serene in which she recounted everything that Bernie the barber had said, and that for some reason she just a piece of her presence being in the room, she was able to withstand whatever magical powers were wiping everyone's memories. Recounting those and writing them down on the next watch, Cedric also had an encounter with Bernie the barber, where she was restoring all of the slaves, and started with his brother Newander, in which there was a reunion. And in the midst of all of that, during Cedric's last watch, as Zandak somehow was able to sneak his way out of a watch again.
He's so smart.
Cedric sees that Dwarkar, having passed out again, was having seemingly a nightmare. And stirring him awake, or at least trying to rouse him out of the nightmare, Cedric sees that Dwarkar's eyes are now glowing and radiating with blue lightning as he is dreaming.
So, like,
Dream.
we should just be picturing, like, Thor's eyes, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
In the dream, where Dwarkar is met or finds himself in yet another storm. Talos once again calls to him and asks his response, to which Dwarkar kneels before Talos and says, "I am yours." Before we pick up there, we're actually going to go back in time.
Flashback.
To pick it up during Cedric's watch with Newander. We had to cut that short in order to. We're already running over on time, and I wanted to get to the good stopping point. So we're going to go back just a little bit, so we can have this this conversation out fully, and so it's not just me or Cedric reading text to you all, because I think it deserves its time in the spotlight. So, Cedric, after your embrace with Newander and a good hearty cry by the both of you, I'm guessing you lead him back to the war machine.
Yep. Where we relax and swap stories, I guess you will. So, like, I'll start out with, like, recounting briefly, like, what we've been through, like what we've encountered,
like from the getting to Baldur's Gate forward.
Yeah, basically, yeah, like, you know, it's like came looking for him in Baldur's Gate, ran into Rhea. You know, she had informed him that Newander was in El Terrell when El Terrell fell. And so, you know, just recounting, like, our efforts to get here, and kind of where we currently are. And, you know, and then, of course, asking him, where am I? You know, asking him, like what happened with him, like how did all of this transpire? You know, it's like I followed him, like, his trail to Baldur's Gate. What happened in Baldur's Gate?
I happened upon Baldur's Gate, how I usually do, just kind of going where kind of fate takes me. And coming into Baldur's Gate, I found out very quickly that the way the city ran was not through politicians or royalty, but through the guild.
Okay.
And so I veiled myself and my services to Nine Fingers Keen in order to survive and to kind of understand what this guild was all about and what power they wielded.
What did you learn?
I learned that Keen is quite powerful, and her influence stretches way further beyond the gates of Baldur's Gate than one might expect. The power she wields is more than any mere king or queen could ever hope to aspire to.
Really?
Sleeper agents in every town up and down the Sword Coast. Information gathering, blackmail. She wields a considerable amount of power.
So why did you decide to cross her?
As I said, I availed myself and my services to her. Now, don't worry. I only dispatched those who had it coming to them. In the worst way. And in my relationship with Keen, I found that the thing that she treasured most above all else was the Seraph's locket.
Do you know why?
She told me that a powerful celestial named Serene years ago had been drawn in, trapped like an animal. They used her. They tore her to pieces.
So it was the guild that did that to her.
Not just the guild. Entities, people with the power rivaling the gods themselves, all in some god's forsaken attempt to take down a city, and then another and another.
So you're saying most likely the leader, whatever he was called, the leader of El Terrell, was a part of that.
Thavius.
Yes, Thavius. He was also a part of that.
Yes.
This is horrendous.
A part of her was used to dupe an entire city.
Do you know where the rest of her pieces are?
I know one was given to Keen in the Seraph's locket.
The one which you took?
Yes.
And one, we've learned one is the companion. Correct?
Yes. And as far as I know, there is only one other piece.
Do you know who has that one?
It was given to Thavius Krieg. A jewel-crowned staff. It was placed in the vault of honor beneath the Chapel of Light in El Terrell. I was hoping to retrieve it, but the demon forces seemingly already ransacked the Vault of Honor. Nothing remained.
Do you think that the demons have the staff?
That is what I fear. That is why I believe they've become so brazen in their attacks against the devils, even though outnumbered, outwitted. They have a powerful, powerful artifact on their side.
Okay. And so what you're saying is your goal was to restore this wrong celestial.
Yeah.
And bring her back. Niwander, that gladdens my heart, because it makes the information I have on this so much easier to deal with. The Asimar that I travel with, which actually you can't see because they're all invisible right now. One of the members that I travel with, a bard for his entire life, had this Serene, the Celestial, as his muse, his guiding light. And 10 years ago lost her in Baldur's Gate and has been looking for her ever since. He is now, when you lost the amulet in the catacombs, he found it. It is now with him. So it seems that you have been his unknowing ally this whole time.
Well, good fortune does come our way from time to time, I guess.
Well, mixed with bad, because you should know that Keen is here.
In Avernus.
Yes, and you should also know that that bard who is now seeking to restore Serene worked for the guild as well as one other in our group. But she comes, I believe, to kill both of them, as it would appear both have betrayed her.
Oh. Add me to the list.
Well, she wants to kill the lot of us. But this is good to know. At least we had no direction for Rue and where his celestial was, so at least we have that. So can you tell me what happened when you first got pulled down here?
I was in the city. And the companion, which had been shedding its ever-present blue luminescent light over the city, suddenly turned black. And the city trembled. A powerful earthquake seemingly split open the ground surrounding the city, and we fell. And the next thing I know, the light wasn't coming from the companion, but all around us from this pale red sky.
Do you remember anything of what happened to you after you were taken from the catacombs, brother?
I do. He kind of gets this far away look in his eyes. It was horrible.
I imagine.
The pain they inflicted seemingly for no purpose. Demons, too. Treasure, they covet the souls of mortals. I needed to stay alive. I needed to stay alive to restore the celestial. Cedric, please forgive me.
Forgive you for what?
I had to sign the contract.
What contract did you sign, brother?
They would keep me alive in whatever form that they desired for my soul.
Let me see. The failing is not yours, brother. You were put in an impossible situation. The failing is mine. I did not get to you soon enough.
This is not your fault.
Which demon did you sign this contract with? Do you know?
No. He was
okay.
The big one.
with red fur.
The one that was in the catacombs. He seems
Well,
to be some type of leader, general of sorts.
Well, that gives us something at least.
That's not good.
Well, unfortunately we have more pressing matters at the time, but we will not let that go unattended. I promise you that. There's things
Restore the celestial first.
that is one of our many objectives and obstacles down here. As I said, Keen is here. Keen is hunting us. And probably knows that we are where we are. She has been apparently keeping tabs and spying on us the whole time.
Let her come. Although, I guess my bow isn't around here, is it?
Unfortunately, I haven't seen it.
Well, maybe we find one of those before we go hunting for Keen.
I think that would be a good idea. We also need to return those El Terrell citizens to El Terrell for their safety.
How are we going to do that?
Well, if we can make it to El Terrell, it will be the act of getting them to the city will actually be quite simple. As our one of our companions here is a Hollyphant that can simply transform into a giant mammoth and fly them up there. Though I have no idea what they will be returning to, as apparently Keen visited there first on her path down here. And we don't know how many they killed, but they definitely did damage to the people that were there. To make matters worse, I have also just learned that one of our members is the avatar of an evil god.
Brother, who have you fallen in with here? Two
Ewander.
assassins, the avatar of an evil god. I'm sure next you're going to say that there's a lizard man with you.
There is indeed, actually. Though it appears he might have originally been a dwarf.
What?
I too spent time in Baldur's Gate, brother, and had to do what did what I must to survive. This mine took a slightly different path in being a member of the Flaming Fist and commanding a squadron of men.
Chumps.
And these were the men that I were assigned. And quite honestly, I'm a little surprised that they have followed me all the way to hell. I'm not sure why, but
It was Andek's job.
They must have some scruples then.
yes, I mean,
If not,
oh wait, I don't know. No, I don't know that they were going to kill me. Two of them were. The two members of the guild were here to tail me to get to you to get the amulet back. But as I said, they appear to have both turned. The bard for sure. The rogue. I feel like if he hasn't fully committed, I feel like Keen has already written him off.
Well,
But there's much that we have to deal with. I'm just glad that we were at least able to save you and these other poor souls.
yes. Well, I am exhausted.
Yes. Rest here for tonight, brother. Unfortunately, we cannot. I am not able to get you into the hut. But we'll make proper introductions with everyone in the morning.
Very well. And just in his sitting position, he just kind of leans his head back and falls asleep.
Out. Okay.
Fast forward.
Did you get all that, Aru? Did you get all that written down?
You couldn't.
No. Dude, I'm going to tell you. You should have. You didn't take notes?
There was nothing to write down. Every time I start to write something down, he would go, but it's not there. I made a pact with the demon. I'm writing down who's gonna, and he goes, but I don't know who it is.
All right, fair enough. But you know, you now know.
He's
There's
supposedly on
Three
our
parts.
There's
There's three parts. I do know that one. Yes.
All right.
This is it. The
A
moment.
little while later.
Drum roll.
Oh, Chris, I also, like, just so we know where things are, because I feel like it's going to be an important piece of stuff, like, in this downtime, I, like, Aru's book, I'm just putting in my backpack for now to give back to him when he wakes up.
Okay. So the whole waking up Zandak and then realizing that was a horrible idea and then letting him go back to sleep.
Yeah, just be like, Zandak, this is a dream. Just go back to sleep. It's all just a dream.
Something really interesting's happening in the slave wagon. Don't go there.
That's exactly what you want to tell a rogue.
I know. Dwarkar starts wrestling around in his sleep. And the dream sequence happens. Dwarkar, you find yourself in that dream realm again. Wind is pelting you from the left and the right, and the winds are swirling. Thunder is rumbling, and lightning is cracking all around you. And again, the storm falls silent, to which you see Palos, the old man storm lord, flowing beard, sitting on an outcropping of rocks before you. Again, he looks at you with lightning in his eyes and says, "The storm will empower you to do my will. The angels will perish under your rage. Will you answer the storm's call?" To which you kneel and say, "I am yours." Holy smokes. A silent, a pregnant pause, if you will, lasts for a few moments as you start to see the corners of Talos's mouth curl up into a wicked smile. "Good," he says. He beckoned you closer.
I move closer.
He stands up from that outcropping of rocks, and you're a dwarf, and so, you hardly come up to his mid-thigh. He kneels down before you and says quietly, almost under his breath, "I've received a premonition from Ogma himself. The angel's death will be the harbinger of my rebirth. Remember that.
Take notes, Dwarkar.
The angel's death will be the harbinger of my rebirth. And so I have hunted the angels for eons, killed them when I saw fit, And still nothing. No rebirth. And so one angel remains out of my grasp. You must use them to get to her. The storm will wash over you, and we will be reborn in its chaos.
Excellent.
You are abruptly woken awake, and you see Cedric standing over you, shaking you.
Uh-oh. I lost.
Yeah, that's about how I'd expect Warcar to respond.
I have like really bad connection tonight, so it just keeps freezing every like couple seconds.
I just had it happen too.
It must
Okay.
be the storm.
Yeah.
All right, so Cedric was shaking me. That's the last thing I heard.
Yep, that's the last thing he said.
Okay. Good morning.
Are you okay, Dwarkar?
I still feel a little exhausted, but other than that, I think I'm all right.
You seem to be having quite the nightmare there.
Yeah, they might be getting worse a little bit. I'm sure
Do you
it's
wanna-
nothing.
Do you want to talk about them?
No. If I start like shooting lightning out in my sleep, let me know. But other than that, I'll be good. Thanks, though. I appreciate you waking me up.
Okay.
Why did you wake me up?
What was it again, Chris? He was thrashing violently? Yeah, you were like thrashing and tossing and turning violently in your sleep.
Sleep fighting.
And then when you woke, your eye are his eyes still like thunder, like
No.
lightning? Your eyes were like lightning.
Huh.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, like I said, I'm a bit tired still, but I'm good.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll let you continue in your slumber. I just figured it best to make sure everything was okay.
No, I appreciate it. Have a great night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was awkward.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to confront him right there.
I wake up and Cedric's just punching me in the head.
Avatar of the evil god.
Yeah. What do you mean, wake up? It's just like, oh, he's an avatar of an evil god? Sword through the heart. Just, ha! I'm not going to do that.
That's Xandax style, not Cedric's.
Exactly.
Yes,
Just let me know, Cedric. I'm here for you.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to have a nice long conversation here in a couple hours.
Well, we
So,
do a
Chris-
lot of talking.
We do.
Do.
Barstool is done, you said, correct? At this point?
Come again?
Bella Stool. How do you say her name? I don't even. I have the correct spelling and I still don't know.
It's
Barstool.
Bella Stool? Bellary Stool?
Balara Strool.
Bellara Stool.
Balara Stool.
Yeah,
Bellara Stool.
a barstool.
Barstool.
Barstool Dragon.
She's finished, correct?
I don't know. I mean,
I thought you had said, like, because I was waiting, and I thought you had said she finished, and then I saw that.
well, I mean, are you walking back there to see if she's finished?
Well,
Or-
yeah, I'm gonna go back and see if she's finished.
Okay. At what point in your watch are you doing this?
After Dwarkar. After the Dwarkar incident. I'm going to go back
Immediately
over there.
after.
Because if apparently I don't know if she's done yet at that point, I'm going to go back over.
The Dwarkar incident.
I thought I went over before that and you said that she was done, but that's fine.
So that's about halfway through your watch, and so you actually catch her closing the gate to the slave wagon.
Oh, perfect.
That's convenient.
They are all restored.
We are forever in your debt.
Again, I don't know what good they will be to you, and they are quite vulnerable.
I understand. As you and I had agreed, my mission will be to get them back to El Terrell as soon as possible.
Well, do you need anything else?
I have a question for you. One that I have been pondering since I read the bard's recounting of his time in your barber shop. The soul coins. You had told him that we can destroy those with infernal steel weapons.
Soul coins. What a hideous
and vile creation. I agree. But here's my dilemma. We have soul coins in these vehicles now. If I free those souls, do you know of any other way for us to get around this hellish landscape than these infernal machines?
As much as it pains me to say, some evils are unavoidable, especially in a place like this. I too am carted around in war machines that run off the souls of the good and the evil alike.
Okay.
Bahamut gave me a mission, and as much as I would love to destroy every soul coin that was ever minted in order for me to complete my mission, I go along with it. I'm not proud of that, but for some things are outside of my ability to change. I do not deal in soul coins myself. And that's what I can control.
I see. Well, thank you. Thank you for your candor. Knowing that I am not the only one in a predicament with this situation, at least give me some form of comfort. I fear I have asked far too much of you already, so I will not ask any more.
How is your brother?
He is well, thanks to you. Obviously tired, scarred from the encounters that he's had.
Well, it is clear that he is a warrior.
That he is. That he is.
Perhaps he will be able to aid you in your quest?
That is my hope. Once we can find him some suitable equipment that fits his skill set.
Hmm. Go talk to those to the salamanders again.
Go talk to the salamanders again.
Fire Snake Forge. They claim that they only have regular arms and armor. Don't let them fool you.
Mm.
You just have to speak their language. Perhaps it might be best for you not to go see them. But maybe one in your party speaks their language. There's undoubtedly someone in your party that speaks the language.
Okay. I'm assuming they do only deal in soul coins, though.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you once again for the information. I will bother you no further. You have been invaluable in your aid, and may your mission be blessed. And my offer still stands. If there's anything you need from me, you just let me know.
Well, if Tiamat returns to Avernus while you're still down here, I will gladly fight alongside you.
And you. I'll give her a proper, like, I guess, Torm salute. I don't know.
Warm salute.
And
It's the Hail Hydra, right?
no, isn't that for Tiamat? She's more of a Hydra.
True. That's true.
Yeah, and then just check on the people that she healed. Are they all just asleep in there?
Most of them are, yeah.
Okay. Just gonna, like, the ones that are awake, I'm just gonna very calmly be like, we're gonna get you back to El Terrell. Just stay with us and trust us for now.
Do you have any food or water, sir?
Let me check. Do we have any leftover food and water?
I'm pretty sure I cast create food and water before. Yeah,
You did. You absolutely
there
did.
Should be a lot.
Okay, then I'm going to
If
give
I
them
remembered the spell.
plenty. I'm going to give them plenty.
Okay.
Just give them all of our scraps.
It doesn't
Basically.
taste at all, but it's food.
What's half eaten on?
It's what we have. It's what we have. I don't want your leftovers.
You're gonna regret restoring these slaves.
Oh, we already do. Don't worry. Some of us, at least.
Yeah,
All right.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
We could take showers.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so I'm going to give them the food, and then once... So this is halfway through the watch, you said, Chris? Right? Okay, and then once Bernie is gone, and I make sure the slaves are okay, I'm going to go re-wake up Zandak.
This close. You were this close.
I'm going to be like, all right, Zandak, it's time for you to finish your watch.
My watch. It's your watch.
No, you need to take the rest of this. I need to finish my rest.
But it's your watch.
Zandak, you got an extra like 2 hours of sleep. Just be thankful.
Okay. Next time I'll wake you up half through way through my watch. Then I guess. Call it even.
All right. So the rest of that.
Oh, and one other thing, Zandak. Just so you know, especially keep an eye on that transport. All the people in there are restored to normal.
Oh. Was that your secret?
Yes.
Okay. Take it you're not going to tell me how it happened, huh?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Secrets it is?
Xanac, in your 1 hour of watch,
2 hours, isn't it? Are they 4 hours?
Mhm.
watches are not 4 hours.
Oh no, they wouldn't
'Cause
be.
Otherwise,
we
you'd be
broke it up
sleeping for
into
16 hours.
That's right. It's 4. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
It's an hour.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do in that hour?
I will go check on the people, see if I can. I'm gonna investigate the thing and see if I can find any clues on who healed him.
Roll investigation.
I mean,
his passive is like
feel like
80.
Oof. Oof.
what is it? Yeah, passive is 23.
You can't really tell anything.
Dang.
Oh.
There's nothing left behind. I mean, you see scraps from the slaves' clothing and scraps of food and the water that was left there. Besides that, really.
And they're all sleeping.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, they're all sleeping.
Sounds good. I'll head back to the dome, I guess.
Okay. During your watch, a simple phrase keeps echoing in your mind that you can't shake. And you feel like you have heard this before somewhat recently, but it's hard to really pinpoint where it was.
Okay. I mean, I mostly just kind of dismiss it.
Okay. All right.
Did he give you a phrase like in the message,
Or
or
did we miss something?
like?
You missed
Like,
it.
you know,
It was eye communication. We got it. I know.
Chris
Oh,
quickly signed it.
Yeah, obviously the thieves can't. Duh.
I blinked it in Morse code.
I know thieves can't. I didn't miss
All right, let me go to the replay and zoom in on Chris's face. I'll
Yeah.
decipher the code.
All right. So the rest of your hour passes uneventfully.
Okay.
What would you like to do, everybody?
So, do I still don't have a long rest, Chris?
No.
Well, I'm gonna rest until I have a long rest. Do I have to sleep through for a long rest to be a long rest?
So if you're human, yeah.
Okay.
He just adds an extra hour to his
It's
rest.
an hour. Yeah, you said you 1 hour.
Yeah. So basically, I need to rest for another hour.
So Aru, Dwarkar, Gast, and Zandak, you guys are all awake.
Hey
Man,
guys.
Cedric must have had a rough night.
Yeah, let him sleep. He already knows what I'm about to tell you, anyways.
Oh.
Ooh! No! No!
Remember how that weird conversation was going on yesterday? We didn't know what we were doing with that Bernie.
Yeah, the
Well-
thing that you guys messed up.
Well,
Yeah, that thing.
Serene came to me last night in a dream, and she helped me remember everything.
This worked
And-
out perfectly. You know,
That Bernie is actually a dragon.
Dragon, huh?
Yeah.
I knew
So we
my
didn't
gods
mess
would
it
be
up.
down here somewhere.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
Yes,
there
I
must
was
have been some
gonna say,
spell,
You knew it. Like what?
and I mean, she it explains everything. Explains why we couldn't remember what it was. The only thing that bums me out is that she was supposed to. She said, "Oh yeah, I'll heal all these people," and she promised to heal all these people, and she didn't
You
even
know
do
what?
it.
Cedric had a little secret that he said that all the slaves got healed. They're all healed. I think I know what his secret is.
I
Oh
bet I
God,
know
you're
what
gonna
it is.
you're gonna troll me so hard when I wake up. Oh God.
Huh. Well, she was true to her word,
That's convenient.
So,
or his word.
I guess this dragon's good.
Yeah, I think so.
It's good news for you guys.
Wonder what kind of scale she's got.
Hey,
Wait,
Gas, got a question for you.
Yeah. What's up?
And uh, Lulu, if you're listening, you can listen. The question's to you too.
Guess I
But
have an hour.
were you were you comfortable with everything that she gained from the were tiger back there? Because
Well,
I was thinking I might be able to go back to
Mahadi.
no, not Mahadi, the girl. Rosella?
Oh,
Rosala?
the girlfriend,
Rose.
your girlfriend, your
She's
latest
not my
one.
girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. She's just a very young lady and a
Current squeeze.
very nice.
Yeah,
Anyways,
the one that came.
Talking about? We talking about the tiefling, or are we talking about the hat?
That's not the tiefling is not Rosala.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosala's the.
Tiefling's
Hag,
man.
right?
Rosala. No,
No.
Oh my
Rose is
gosh,
that.
you guys' memory is horrible. Rosala is the Dow.
Yeah.
Red Ruth is the hag.
There we
I
go.
couldn't
don't know if we got
remember.
the tiefling's name.
That's
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. I just don't remember what it was.
Maggie, maybe?
Mandy. It was Mandy.
Okay.
Mandy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can go back and talk to Mandy if she's been here with a while. She might be able to give us more information. But again, it's up to you guys. If you think you're good, then I'm good too.
I can tell you right now, Rue, it was very worthless for me because I just sat there awkwardly the whole time. So if anything, you owe me for making me go there.
Okay. Does that mean you want me to go talk to her or not talk to her?
Sure. Let's say yes.
Again, that's not an answer.
Do it.
Gas is
Do it.
like one of the most useless people to try and like make a decision.
God.
Followed closely by Dwarkar. No,
I think
actually,
that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
no, actually, Dwarkar's probably better because he'll just be like, "Yeah, I don't care, do it." Like
I'm getting tired
Gas
of this
is just
thinking
like
thing.
Gas is just like the ultimate troll, just like, "Oh, let's play around." Dwarkar's just gonna be like, "What does it matter? Hit it with a hammer." Decision made.
All right, so
Yep.
I'm gonna go, Chris. I'm gonna go back to go see Mandy. Hey, Xanek, you want to go with me, or anyone want to go with me?
Nope, I'm good.
Not particularly. Do you feel like you need backup?
I've always found that it's good to have someone along that might be able to, help me out. Maybe cast a spell on me or something to make my
Cast a spell on you in
Yeah,
the
make
place
my-
that we can't cast spells.
well,
Wow, Rue.
Cast it on me now before I
I'll
go
go with
in.
you. That's fine. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. All right, so whenever that happens, Chris, I'll play that up.
This team.
It's great.
Okay. Dwarkar, as you collect up your things, you notice that Thrallnir, or Smashy, as you like to call it. We got the little one. We got the little. That Smashy looks a little different.
Oh. How so?
The ancient dwarven rune on it now glows with a kind of a bluish purplish hue, and lightning is kind of streaking throughout the rune.
Cool.
Oh, I thought you said room. Like
Yeah, I
throughout
thought
the
he said
room. I'm like, what?
We're dead.
It's showtime, Zandak. I just walk up to Aru and just smack him in the head with my hand.
Man.
All right. And so now you can add onto your weapon.
This is it. Let's
It
see.
gets better?
It's an evolving magic item, man.
Let's just
Does
remember
fire
when
damage.
Chris complains about this later that he did this to himself.
Yeah.
1d6 lightning damage. So it's on hit. It deals 1d6 lightning damage to those targets of your choice within 10 feet of
Oh,
the target.
How many?
holy cow!
As
Like-
many can fit in 10 feet.
10 feet there.
No restrictions.
Wow. Where do I get one of those?
Dwarkar's got an AoE now, guys.
So, Chris, within 10 feet of your target.
Mhm.
So 2 squares away in every direction of his target.
Yep.
That's
Whoa.
good. I like that.
Don't
Whoa.
piss off
Target.
Dwarkar.
Targets of your choice.
Cool.
I'm saying that specifically because enemies might not fit depending on what you do with this. So, friends, colleagues, adventuring party, all of the above, and bad guys too.
Does it have to be like a person, like a living thing?
Objects work too?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to target like I don't know, like a tree or stone.
Okay.
Easier to hit.
Every turn he hits, he's gonna hit everything he can. Gonna hit that stone and this stone.
Do you see that square? Just light it up. That 10-foot square.
1d6 though, right?
Yeah, I mean it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much.
I take it.
Zandek's still salty about that Dow hammer
Yeah.
Yeah.
light weapon.
Right?
Yep.
That'd have been perfect for my offhand. Nope.
All right. Anything else in this hour before Cedric wakes up?
I want to look at these supposedly healed people.
Okay.
He trusts nothing. He trusts absolutely nothing. He's like, let me evaluate this supposed healing. Let me see what I think of it.
Are they really healed or are they
Is it-
healed?
I was just
Roll
dragging
medicine.
up to my level.
Roll medicine. Here we go.
They are still very much asleep.
They wake up to a lizard man and
15, Chris.
They appear fully restored, although extremely exhausted. You would guess that all of them have let's see here. At least 4 points of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
And Knee Wander is worthless.
Quite possibly, yeah.
What's new?
All of our NPCs have been useless.
Cool. All right. Awesome. and I go back after
Okay.
evaluating that.
Okay, we're gonna say that hour passed. Cedric, you arise.
And I'm fully rested.
Yep.
Good.
It's about
Good.
time. Keen attacked while you were asleep.
Could have at least.
Oh, hey.
I don't believe you for a second.
Speaking
As-
of Keen,
Next time
As
I'm
I'm-
sleeping in.
As I'm
I
calmly putting on my armor.
did, I was contemplating on a message, like a question last night, and I asked how long it would take Keen to show up, and the answer I got back was 1. So take that as you will.
Forgot about that.
In math, always use labels.
Hey,
I know.
I don't know what that means.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
the most logical choice would be 1 day, since 1 minute and 1 hour have passed.
1 week.
1 year. Week.
Like I said, the most logical choice would be 1 day. But okay,
Well,
that's
I-
great to know.
Yeah, I thought of it last night, so we should probably get out of here before that.
Who's here?
Everybody, right?
No, didn't you leave?
Did we
Or you
leave
didn't
yet?
leave yet?
I don't
Did we
know when
leave
we're
yet,
leaving.
Chris? No.
Nobody left. Okay. All right. So I have awakened. No one has said anything yet, so Cedric doesn't know anything.
Well, I was just gonna say, like,
Okay,
Cedric,
go ahead.
I know your secret.
Here we go.
What do you mean?
I know who healed the people. I know your secret.
Are we still in the hut, or is the hut gone?
As soon as you stepped out, I probably would have dissipated it. I mean, there was no need to have it anymore.
Okay. I've been like, Zandak, how do you know? What do you know? Tell me.
I know everything. Because Aru told me.
I'm like, of course.
Aru doesn't keep secrets.
Of course.
Oh,
Look,
how the tables have turned.
okay. All right. So you know everything Aru knows.
Yeah?
Okay.
Which is everything you know, right, Cedric?
So
Yeah, why'd you say it that
do
way?
not please
Why'd you say it that way?
please we cannot go around speaking about this.
Okay.
Well, Dork already yelled out to everybody.
This person did a very nice thing for us and put themselves at great risk doing so. We have to keep this as quiet as possible in order to repay them.
Okay. I don't see what the big deal is.
Okay?
Jeez.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because this is a hostile environment.
No kidding.
Okay. And then at that point, I'm like, well, I guess at this point, I have no reason to talk to you in private, Aru. And I pull my book out of my backpack, and it's like, and this is, well, everyone already knows, so here you go.
Thank you, buddy.
We do have one other thing that we need to talk about here, everyone.
Sure.
And it's going to be extraordinarily uncomfortable.
What are we doing with the prisoners?
No, that's the other thing that we need to talk about. But more pressing matters first here. I was our friend, as we will just call them, also informed me of a bit of information about our good Sir Dwarf here with this, and it seems that we have been a bit ignorant in this contact that he has been receiving from this deity, as Talos is not exactly who we thought he was, and is instead actually an evil god who Dwarkar is either the avatar of or being courted as the avatar of.
That can't be true, Cedric. Dorkhard's
Cool.
like the nicest guy here.
What?
I
Zandak just starts clapping.
I understand. I understand why everyone is in shock, and it kind of threw me too. It appears I did not know well enough who exactly Talos was with this.
Chris, can I roll religion to figure out who Talos is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I want to give
Only
Dwarkar a high
3
five.
weeks after the fact.
Can you jump and high five in midair?
Yeah.
14.
Like, nice, man. How'd you manage
Yeah.
that? Courted by a god?
What Cedric's saying checks out.
Huh.
Chaotic evil.
You know, now that I think about it, Cedric, you might be right.
The whole strength, destruction, and rage thing, it checks out. It checks out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So
Meanwhile, I'm over in the corner, like whittling strength, destruction, and rage into the wall. Like, what are you guys talking about?
I mean,
Talos was here.
Dwarkar, do you want to talk about this at all? This is kind of a big deal.
I mean, this is news to me. So,
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, I mean deception. Come on.
Dwarkar roll. If you're lying, you can roll deception.
What do you mean if he's lying?
You know he's lying.
Only if he's lying.
What's his intelligence? He might not know.
I got 18.
Oh,
Oh, wow. You beat me. I got a 15.
Boom! I'm sorry, guys. I really I didn't think it was gonna go this way, but
Do we all roll insight, Chris, or just?
Yeah, everyone who wants
want to
to.
be insightful?
I feel very insightful.
Maybe.
I do. That's surprising.
Ah, a natural 20, but it's cocked.
21.
7.
So Zandak knows he's lying.
Zandak, you've told plenty of white lies in your time. Dwarkar's lying through his teeth.
It's like, yeah, Dwarkar, I don't know if I really believe that.
I 100% believe Dwarkar. There's no way he would hide something like this from us.
Gast, you always have my back, man.
Hey, you know it. You're like my best friend, and you wouldn't keep secrets from me. You're the one honest guy out of
You're like
everybody besides Cedric.
What is it? I mean, I'm not so keen that he's following a chaotic evil god, but I mean, how's that affect us, Cedric?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't really care.
I think that's
And so you're trusting some weird gypsy barber that told you this?
yeah, I would trust that because.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Dwarkar, I agree with the weird gypsy barber.
She does have a lot
Yeah.
of
yeah.
a lot of
I mean-
street cred.
yeah,
Yes, I believe the weird gypsy barber because I point over to the cart of fully healed people and be like, clearly they know something.
yeah, but again, how does this affect us?
Yeah.
Are you going to? Does that mean he's going to kill us?
Kind of whatever.
I don't know how it affects us. I just think this is something we all should be aware of. And I would caution Dwarkar in his path of attempting to communicate with this deity, which he may or may not have, depending on if we believe Dwarkar or Zandak.
I mean, I have, but it didn't seem that bad.
That's probably when you put on the helmet thingy, right?
Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
has he told
that's
you to
not
kill
too
us?
men.
As long as you don't kill us,
No.
I'm cool with it.
it's tracking, right, with the other things that we know. Dwarkar has been chanting strength, destruction, and rage. What did they
Yeah.
tell us about the demons? Strength, destruction, and rage?
Cedric, I'm going to
So-
tell you that's kind of been my motto way in advance of this. So
I'm just saying. I think you should proceed with extreme caution, Dwarkar, as a chaotic evil deity is not something that you're going to want to get involved with.
And there's wisdom behind that. Just be careful.
We're
Okay.
just concerned, Dwarkar.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, having someone call you the avatar of such a being should be terrifying.
My resolve will be incalculable, guys.
What does that mean,
I don't have
Dorkar?
any idea what that means. I got an intelligence of
All right,
10.
okay, Dwarkar. I will drop this completely and totally believe you if you can tell me what incalculable means.
It's not calculable.
Got him.
Nailed it.
Problem solved.
I realized that,
That sounds
on my
That sounds
character sheet, my personality trait is misusing long words in an attempt to sound smarter. So I'm going to start incorporating that a little more.
That's fantastic.
And with us dummies, we'll believe you.
Yeah, honestly.
Wow, this guy's really smart.
Dorkar's like the smartest guy I know.
Okay. Anyways, like I said, I just
I'll
wanted to make.
I'll let
make
you
sure
know
that-
if anything gets too crazy or if I think things are taking a turn for the worst. But I do appreciate your concern.
As he's
just. I know. I'm like, I just like Cedric's like I was like, okay, I just don't want you to get caught up into some and get pulled in by something, by an evil like this, and have yourself destroyed in the process. And he's like, yeah, I appreciate that. Thunder.
As I stroke my new smashy.
So,
what would you guys like to do?
What kind of business do we have to take care of now, guys?
So, yeah. Another thing I learned that some people might be interested in. Apparently, the forge here has better weapons than they are, or better equipment than they are presenting.
I believe it. They're
And
skilled
so
enough to have some
I
good
was
stuff.
told if you speak their language, and specifically told that I should probably not be the one talking to them, that you can probably convince them to show you their better wares.
What language
like-
do they speak? Common?
I feel like their language would be like, gas language.
I feel like it's either Gas or Aru, one of you two, talking with them.
Well, doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. Do we need anything?
Well, it may be a good idea to outfit my brother.
All right. What is your brother? What does he want?
He is an arcane archer. Chris, I would know what he uses.
Longbow.
And just leather armor?
Yeah. I mean, studded leather would be
Okay.
preferable, but
So yeah, a longbow, studded leather armor, something
Don't I
along
have,
those
like,
lines. Do
backup
you have a magical one? Because
otherwise it's going to be halfling size.
a normal
Right,
one
well,
isn't really
I'm
going to
trying
work.
think. I don't think my last armor was magical. The one that I replaced.
No, I don't think so either.
You wonder is a little more wiry than Cedric, but I don't think you can fit in.
Still.
Give it to Gast and it'll get done eventually.
Depends on how bad I want it.
Hey, Gas, if you're going to make the deal with them, remember we have a vehicle that you can use to trade for that. I don't know which one you want, but we have that motorcycle now. We have...
I forgot we had a motorcycle.
Yeah, we have those two vehicles, the big
Isn't that
vehicle
Dwarkar's
and
motorcycle?
transport. What's that?
Isn't that Dwarkar's motorcycle?
Hmm.
Or is he not-
Hey,
It's
we
fine,
could
I'll
sell one,
hold out
guys.
until I get
Guys,
a horse.
we could sell one of the tormentors.
Well, let's
We have
talk
a-
about it, just so we know.
Yeah.
We have a war machine, we have 2 tormentors, we have a motorcycle, and we have an APC.
Right. So just remember all those when you're making your deals.
Yeah,
We
I
need
think
the
should get an
APC.
offload of some of them. It's a good idea.
We need to get rid of
Wouldn't be a
we need
bad
to keep
idea.
the APC in order to move everybody. Right?
Yes.
The
Or can they-
Tormentor without the teleportation would probably be the one I would drop if we have no
Or-
complaints there.
Or we can put them all in separate vehicles and they can man the vehicles. That one vehicle can hold 8 people, right?
the demon grinder can, and then each of the tormentors are 4. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
Chris.
So I think it'd be better to save those unless this.
There's 7 of them.
You're talking carrying capacity for the tormentors?
Yes. 5
Yeah,
of
each
us plus, so 12.
Each tormentor can hold 4 medium creatures.
And the demon grinder can hold
8.
We
Yeah,
got
so-
more than enough space. It'd
We
be
do.
better to sell that monstrosity that with the cage.
This is true. This is true.
Sure. I'm okay with dropping that. Anything else?
Unless it has weapons on it.
Oh, I'll look at it before we decide to do
Yeah.
anything.
But yeah, I mean that is a good idea. I mean, we do also probably want to get these people back to safety as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Right.
So, sell cage wagon, sell motorcycle?
Let's try not to.
Warcard, you want the
Warcard doesn't
motorcycle?
want it.
Oh, why not? Do we want
I mean,
to carry this shit
I'm-
around?
I'm not going to say no, but if you guys make the decision that it's better to get rid of it, then that's fine
I
too.
think it would be better to get rid of it so we don't have to lug around vehicles and have to deal
Can
with
I
it.
shove the
That's
motorcycle in a trunk? How big is this thing?
Gas doesn't want to give up his pretty.
No.
How fast is it? Can I use it as a scouting bike?
Yeah, we don't have any details on this, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
it-
have any detail
Is it
on
the
it.
same speed or is it faster?
And is it only slightly faster or is it a lot
Gas would have to inspect it.
Well,
Is-
Okay.
I'm
Chop,
assuming it's
chop.
assuming it's right next to us, right? We moved
Well-
that thing.
Let's just
Yeah, we
race
brought
it.
it back.
That's the easiest inspection. Max speed on all of them. Go. No.
Right. So I'll inspect the motorcycle and then the cage wagon thing to see what kind of stuff.
I'll
It's
help with
got-
the inspection because I feel pretty like mechanical.
You're his assistant.
Yeah. I'll just start pointing things to Zandak. This thing is that.
This is a wheel. Steering wheel.
This is the cage, Zandak.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Upon your inspection, Gast, you learn that normally its capacity is 1 medium creature, but this has a sidecar.
Okay.
An armor class of 23, hit points of 30,
Ooh.
and a speed of 120.
Ooh, so it is faster.
Yeah, not a lot faster though.
No, not really.
It's over like 150, but I don't know if that's worth keeping.
It has a sidecar. Nothing, and it's too big to shove in a trunk.
And
Yes.
no weaponry.
Yeah, no
It would,
weapons.
it would have to take the place of the tormentor that's on the chain of
That's
the.
what I figured. And no weapons, right?
Other
Mm,
than ramming and running over, which is our specialty.
Yes, it is.
it can jump.
What?
Ooh. How high can it jump?
If the if the devil's ride moves at least 30 feet in a straight line, it can clear a distance of up to 60 feet when jumping over a chasm, ravine, or other gap.
Hmm. That's not bad. Might be worth keeping.
Could be.
I
What
can
about
write it out
the-
front as a scouting?
Yeah. What
It
about
has
ca-
But again,
vehicle
I
stealth.
can fly.
it has
a
vehicle
wheelie,
stealth?
Vehicle stunts of a wheelie or a burnout
Nice.
by expending 10 feet of movement.
Mm.
So you can look pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with combat, but it looks
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Sounds like a good scout vehicle.
Okay. What about the cage wagon? Anything interesting on that?
No, it looks like a modified demon grinder.
Okay.
So it would have the same stats
That's that.
of that.
Oh,
Does it have the
As far
same
as
weaponry?
hit points, armor class, no weapons.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's totally.
All right.
Vest
So we're selling this thing 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do we want to sell the motorcycle?
I don't know. I'd be questionable on that one.
It has potential.
It does.
Yeah, but I
Can
mean, we need
you
to go.
put weapons on it?
I'm sure I can put some mounting things on the sidecar if I really wanted to.
Do we want to waste the time
Well,
for that?
I don't think. Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah.
don't think we want to waste the time. I don't know. I mean, I think we have enough. Like with the 3 vehicles, I would be. I'm personally fine selling both of them, offloading both of them. But it's. I mean, if we deem that the motorcycle is useful, then we can
What
keep
if we
it.
keep the motorcycle and sell one of the tormentors?
Then we wouldn't have enough carrying capacity for everybody.
Even with
Ooh.
Yeah,
the
we would. We still would.
Because there's 5
There's
of us, 12.
There's
total.
12. So
But
8 4.
what-
Yeah, no, we only need the demon grinder in one vehicle.
Right.
yeah,
And if we had the motorcycle, that could carry 2.
Yep.
that'd be my vote.
But I
We
like
Okay.
the
don't need
weaponry.
both tormentors. Like we customize them, so that'd be kind of
Yeah.
like sad.
Keep
But
the one with teleport.
probably.
Yeah. So one demon grinder or one tormentor, we're okay with selling then. Consensus, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then selling cage wagon, keeping
Yes.
motorcycle.
Selling
We have to
cage
keep the
wagon.
motorcycle.
Yeah, keeping motorcycle, selling tormentor.
Okay, great.
So we're going to keep a motorcycle whose only ability is to look cool and jump 60
Scout.
feet.
Its main purpose is going to be for scouting.
Keep in mind we can't
Faster,
attach.
so like I could ride it around with my good scope view.
Actually,
and
Chris.
pick stuff out.
Gotcha. I understand now. That makes sense.
So the one demon grinder, we have it towing the one with teleport. The one with teleport has a hitch to tow the other tormentor. So realistically, can we have it tow the motorcycle if we wanted it to?
On the chain. Oh,
Yeah.
the tormentor.
Yes.
The tormentor with the hitch. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we could still keep our train line if we wanted to then.
Teleportation train.
Yep.
I like it. It all sounds
All
like it's
right.
working out pretty well.
You guys
All right.
are gonna be rolling around in a train here.
Well, that's why we're trying to offload some of these things.
Just like 50 demon grinders just towing each other. Go like 5 feet around.
You know what the sad part
Yeah.
is? This is probably going to end up in Keen's hands if we sell stuff here.
Right. And you know
Oh.
what? We were talking about being warlords. There's 2 down. We could just start with this group we have here and we could become the new warlords.
Oh, also,
Yes, Cedric.
Aru, I have
Uh-huh.
very important information for you.
Kind of buried the lead there.
Yeah.
I was able to speak with my brother last night before he fell asleep, and he gave me information about Serene.
Awesome. What did you find out?
So it was in fact Keen and others who lured your Celestial and put her into her current state that she is in for their own selfish gains.
Okay.
And
What is
as
that?
best to his knowledge, she is in 3 parts. The amulet that you have, the companion over El Terrell, which you are aware of, and then also there was a staff given to Thavius Cree that he was looking for in El Terrell. But it was taken by the demons. down
Okay,
here.
and which demon took it, and where is it now?
I don't have that information
Well, if he knew what
with
demon
it.
took it.
I mean, it seems like the good guess would be that archdemon that we fought, the red-furred minotaur demon,
Oh, lovely.
would be my guess with it. But I mean, at least you know there are 3 pieces, and apparently
So it's
you've
a
had
staff.
It is a staff,
Keep my eyes
Um,
open for a staff.
and apparently it was my brother's mission and goal to restore your celestial. That's why he stole the amulet, and that's what he was doing.
Good.
So
Long as he's aware that that's my mission now, and if he wants to
I-
help with that mission, that's fine.
I informed him of your connection with it. He didn't seem to have a problem with it.
Okay. Good.
So, which I don't know why you guys would. You want to do the same thing.
Right, but I'm not giving this amulet up.
I never said that you're going to
No
have to.
part of that.
At no part did that enter into my mind, Aru.
Okay. Very good.
Well, with your past behavior, Cedric, we kind of feel that maybe
Their
your
secrets.
brother would kind of follow the same path. So you can see his hesitation.
You have not met my brother.
No.
Do not fear, though we share a lot in common, we are quite different.
Phew. That's positive.
It's okay, Cedric. I like you.
I'm joking, Cedric. I'm so. At one time, that would have been true, but I like you now.
Anyways, yes, I'm sorry. I meant to inform you of that, Aru, because I felt that's important information for you to know.
So, is there any other secrets that you're keeping from us?
He tried to.
Yeah.
This is sharing time.
In complete honesty, yes, I know more about our companion that helped us, but I have been sworn to secrecy, and it is not my secret to tell.
Deal with that.
So there are very good reasons that I trust her completely.
She healed these
Works
people.
for me.
Not all bad. She healed Zandak.
It's true. You did get a finger
That's
back.
true. She did heal you, Zandak.
I know. You're saying like I'm the only one that doesn't trust her.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't. You didn't.
Trust her.
No, you didn't read. You didn't read his account. And I didn't think Aru actually said that to you. So I don't think
Yeah,
you would have.
He told us everything, right? I thought you were like.
Yeah, I would have
everything
gone through the
that
whole
happened.
story.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I'm sorry. Okay. So, what are we doing now? Gast is. Are you going to go with him, Aru?
Probably for the best. Somebody who can talk other dealing opposed to shop would be
I'd
nice
like
to
to go
have.
talk to Mandy first, please.
I guess I'll go
I guess
with
we didn't
you.
talk about Cedric.
Are you going along with that?
I guess.
On that?
Cedric, I just thought it would be good to maybe get, since Mandy is such a sweet person, I thought maybe I could question her a little bit, see if they can get some more information.
I don't know if Cedric knows anything about Mandy. Does he?
It's
Who's
Aru's
Mandy?
girlfriend.
It's not a girlfriend. It's just
Who's Mandy?
It's
She
this
came
lovely
looking
lady
for
who
him
works for
last
Mahadi.
Aru. I understand the group dynamic. You need to explain nothing to me. Who is Mandy?
It's the girl who works for Mahadi,
Ah,
his
okay.
receptionist. I thought you went in. Yeah, you would have met her.
Oh, the tiefling.
Yes,
He
the
didn't know her
tiefling.
name.
Oh,
Yeah,
her name's
I-
Amy.
Aru didn't even ask for her
Didn't
name.
ask her name. That's always important. Just for future reference, if you want to get your charisma up, you really should talk to her.
Want to be on your charisma game?
Okay.
Zing.
Noted, Aru.
Yeah, actually, it's a very good tactic in life. because you never know. Especially, even though they may seem like nobody when you first meet them, they may have. Well, I'm not. You know the story. I'm not going to preach.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. I think that.
Okay.
What can it hurt? Maybe
Right.
a lot.
Gast, I cast on you a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So
Why?
you
I'm going with you.
But because
but
he can't cast
I
anything
can't cast
in
it
there.
when I'm in there.
Isn't
So
the time
give it
limit
to-
on that 10 minutes?
An hour.
That was an hour, yeah.
I thought it was
It
10
is.
minutes.
No, it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think his is an hour, isn't it?
Yeah, and in Chris's world, it might take 10 minutes to walk to the
Walk
to
there.
the tent.
How long does your spell last?
A minute.
Oh, that's
Chris
right.
looks so sad.
So it's not even going to help me to have you along.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, you're right.
Giant
I can't e-
encampment.
Here I am helping you guys out. It's going to take 2 hours to walk to this tent.
Keen's already here. It's been 1 year.
All right. Well, which one do you want to go to then? I thought we'd go to Mandy first because Mandy would because of that spell. But since that spell won't last long, let's just go. We'll go where you want to go first. We'll go to the fire salamanders.
Cool. That sounds
But-
way better.
I think you should do most of the talking, and then whenever it comes to striking a deal for money, I'll try to step in and see what we can get. Okay.
Okay, great. Sounds like
All
a
right.
plan.
Very good.
Hey,
You know the weapons. I know the
real
money.
quick out of game suggestion, because Cedric wouldn't suggest this. Weren't you guys going to try and get their war machines?
Do we really want to get their war
We
machines?
were just to get like keep them from Keen, but we have too many right now. We already don't.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with them?
Drive them off to the sunset and just let them sit somewhere.
Yeah.
And then sell them 2 other vehicles that they can use later.
Yeah,
It's true.
great.
It's true.
All right, so Aru and Gast are off to the Fire Snake Forge.
Yes, I don't get to watch people.
Zandak, what are you doing?
I don't know. Sandak doesn't really have anything to do right now. I've visited everywhere really that I want to.
Come on along with us.
Sure.
You don't have to. Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't hurt.
All
right, cool.
Dwarkar and Cedric, what are you guys doing?
You two might want to talk.
I'm staying there.
Okay. Dwarkar is like, I want to go hit something with this hammer. All those slaves are within 10 feet of each other.
Oh.
Oscar, you're muted.
Blabbing to myself. So I know what power this hammer has now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out there too.
This is it. The massacre.
At the war machine. Okay.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna take down one at a
let's-
time.
Let's take our 5-minute break right now before
Okay.
we get into this next lengthy section. So 5-minute
All
break.
right.
We-
Get your water.
That's odd. See, I'm the one that's the negative.
Oscar, this is so interesting. Everyone's want to know what's going on in your head. Where are you gonna take this?
I have no idea either. I don't think I can take them all. So, and I feel like I have ideas of what I might be able to do, but I feel like Dwarkar is not smart enough to like piece it together. So we'll just have to see.
Dwarkar is very much like Smashy. Very blunt instrument.
Yeah.
He's not too fancy.
Not at all. So I'm really excited now, like, for your next campaign with my new character. I feel like he's not the complete opposite, but really close to it. So I'm going to have to totally change my mindset. I've been playing Dwarkar for like 2 years now. It's all good. Thinking I might try to sneak some lightning hits in on Aru's necklace. Just be like, oh, I don't know, sorry.
How's it going, guys?
Just talking about strength, destruction, and rage.
Oh, you know, the important things, right?
I'll kill you last, Gast.
Thanks.
It'll be like that Lassie where I'm like, I'm so sorry. Wait, no, what's the
Old Yeller.
That's what I'm thinking of.
I'm Dwarkar's Old Yeller. That's just the most sad thing I think I've ever heard.
I'll be
He's like crying. I have to. As he's
Come on, guys, let's go make us some armor.
Oh, sad.
Oh my gosh.
Sad. I was a little surprised that Cedric was so blunt with calling him out like that, but I guess, I mean, should I be surprised?
You shouldn't be surprised.
I'm surprised that he dropped it as quick as he did. Like everybody's just like, I don't know what the big deal is, and it's just like, okay.
I don't have anything to go off of. Right? Like if you would have told us anything else from your dreams, I would have potentially had something to be concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh, you've got this weird connection with this evil god. I mean, just be careful. You're like, oh no, there's not really anything happening. Like,
you just have to take your word for it. The only one that knows that you're lying is Zandak.
And all he knows is that he lied about. He doesn't know. He wasn't aware of him being a destructive god or an evil god.
When he said, he's like, no, I don't think you're telling the truth, and so I feel like everybody would know.
yeah, but it's like
level. It's
Dwarkar's word against Zandak's word, and everyone else was like, I feel like he was right. Like, because we all rolled insight and we all failed.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So the dwarf or the thief, it's like
The drunk or the thief. Those are your two options.
Both just talking nonsense.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Apparently a barber can erase memories.
Yeah, seriously. What?
I've noticed since we've done this COVID-19 thing, my memory's got a lot better.
My memory's about the same. Terrible.
Yeah, I noticed I'm losing track of days of the week a lot more than I used to.
That's why everything written down. My progression notes are up to 13 pages now.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Nice.
Are you guys meeting in Wyoming now in the building?
Yeah, last Sunday was our first Sunday back.
Cool.
And we did. So we're just doing 2 morning services, one at 9 and one at 11, to basically have the congregation so we can still be spread out in the auditorium. But no Bible study, no evening service, and we're still doing Wednesday nights online.
Mm-hmm.
When is Carlisle getting back, or is it still bad out there?
Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, we're meeting for Sunday morning worship only. So I think it's the 14th. No, it's the
Yep.
Have you
Yeah,
guys been
14.
transitioned to green?
well, we expect to be on Friday.
Okay. Yeah, because we just like
right.
it's like we just got to yellow, so we can now have social gatherings of 25 or less people. So
I'm pretty sure, just judging by the traffic I've seen in the last week or two, our Cumberland County has been acting like it's been in the green the whole time, like the last 2 weeks. So,
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody just kind of gave up on quarantine.
We're done with this.
yeah, pretty much.
We lost Dorcar.
Yep. Oh, maybe not. There he is.
There he is.
Welcome back, Oscar.
Thanks, guys. Good to be back.
All right. So Aru and Gast and Zandak head off. Did you do the bardic inspiration before you entered the gates, Aru? Was that the plan?
Yeah, give it 10 minutes. Yeah, I do just before they get the gate. I give Gas bardic inspiration.
Okay. You'll have to remind me of that because I guarantee I'll forget.
Probably won't
Okay.
need
We
it.
really flirt with that rule of no spell casting, don't we?
This is pre-walking in, so it's probably fine, right? If
Yeah.
not, we'll blame it on Aru again.
We're living by the letter of the law.
Right?
Cast it. It's being resolved inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is a class feature. It's not even really a spell.
It's not a spell. It is not a spell.
Well,
He's
that's
just
true.
giving me a pep
Yeah.
talk.
Isn't bardic inspiration actually just use like encouraging them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could do that inside, right? Like they're not going to be like, "You talked really well to that person. Get out of here."
It's
Read the
basically,
sign.
it says here, then you can hear gains an inspiration die. It's not even, it's like inspiration like you would get from a DM.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you could theoretically wait till we walk in, give me bardic inspiration, and then go from there.
Yeah, be like, "All right,
Okay,
you
let's
got
do
this.
that. You're right.
Go.
You're right. Let's do
Do
that.
it. Do it."
All right. So you guys go straight to the Fire Stink Forge.
Yes.
Okay. You get there, and the scene looks almost identical, right? 3 fire salamanders are running things. They have little magmen helpers with 8 suits of animated armor, all forging, fixing, crafting, all at the same time. The salamanders are yipping at them left and right. What would you like to do?
I turn to Aru and I'm like, I still think I'm in heaven every time I walk in this place.
I bet you are.
Okay, so objectives are
First off, find out, get weapons, find out what weapons they have, remember what we need, studded armor, and a longbow. Preferably, they are magical.
Okay, all right. Your job then is to keep me on task as best you can.
Any other melee
Oh,
weapons?
okay.
Oh, they have two.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
just in case.
So I walk in to just take a look at the scene. What exactly? What's the big project, Chris?
Looks like another war machine.
Another war machine? You guys having any trouble? I can help if you need it.
Ah. You think you can really keep up with us?
You can be surprised.
Oh, strong
But
word.
we're here for a reason.
Yes, Rue, we are. But first, I want to help my friends.
All right.
I see
you
what
can
he's
be
doing.
quick.
I see what he's doing.
If we can be quick about it.
What specifically are you working on?
Well, we're trying to convert this demon grinder to have a forward and a rear compartment so that they could be detached in while they are in motion.
I see what you're going for.
So we need a forward and a rear cockpit somehow retrofitted onto this thing. We're having a real hard time. Skids is my name. What's your name?
Just gassed.
Yes. Strange name.
Yeah.
But if you think you can help, pick up a hammer.
All right. Show me your tools.
We're not
Let's get to
paying you,
work.
by the way.
Nah, that's fine by me. This is the first time I've actually get to do something I like down here in a while.
Ah,
Hey,
free labor. Perfect.
I'll hand you tools. That's about all I'm good for. Sandak,
Cool.
you know a little about these vehicles now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
not
my.
hard.
I point to Zant. He's my apprentice.
The fire salamander comes over and takes your hands, Aru, and he just kind of slaps them like this.
Oh yeah.
His hands
Hey.
are free as his face.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I can hand tools.
All right, I turned to Zant. Young
Every
one.
good operation
You gotta-
needs a gopher.
Right.
Watch the master's work. See how much. Take notes.
Roger that.
All right, Chris. I dive in.
All right. What are we?
Pretty sure you said I'm an expert on all things these.
Yeah, but you're trying actively to show off a skill, but it's not necessarily sleight of hand because it's tied to your deity, right?
Yeah.
And so make a roll,
Okay.
but add your spell proficiency to it.
My spell proficiency.
Yeah.
So I add +3 or I add the +4 for wisdom.
So you add your plus. So it's like you're
A
rolling
spell,
for a
like a
right?
spell attack.
It's like a spell attack then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, great. These guys are about to get their stuff shown to them. 26, Chris.
Oh.
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Okay. Xandax furiously taking notes over there as Gas kind of stretches out, cracks his knuckles, and then he's spinning hammers on with both of his hands as he's pounding and sawing and turning wrenches. And after a while, the three salamanders and the magmins kind of stop and are kind of taken aback by how furious this lizard man is taking to this type of crafting, blacksmithing, retrofitting operation that's going on. And before long, in the span of an hour, you have basically undid the direction that they were going in because you saw that it wasn't going to work and you went in a different direction and it worked out perfectly. Which the salamanders are just kind of humping there, but the magmans are applauding. They're like, "Wow!"
Yeah. Sorry, I think I got a little carried away there.
Well, we're not paying you.
No, but hey, I said this is for my entertainment. You just gotta love the craft, right?
Well, and you're not staying here, right?
As much as I'd love to, I don't think some people would be happy about that.
You're not allowed to stay. You're not allowed to set up shop here in Avernus. You hear me?
Sure. Any chance we could work out some sort of deal? Like, well, let me see what else you got going around here. I'm sure people like you've got some interesting wares lying around.
What do you mean? We have the weapons. I mean, all the best infernal steel.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen your work. I know you can do better.
What do you mean?
I'm sure you have plenty of clients all around Avernus looking for decent weapons and equipment. And I'm sure you guys are the top dogs. And I'm sure you wouldn't want somebody else coming by and potentially taking away some of those customers of yours.
Is that a threat?
I don't deal in threats, my friend.
And he wouldn't be threatening you. He's complimenting you.
Are you talking about a hellfire enchantment?
Maybe. Let me see what you got.
Well, I mean, we can hellfire enchant any weapon here if that's what you're asking.
No, we need one now. We need one now. You can't sit around.
I'm sure you've got some wares floating around here that you just don't display to everybody. Special menu, if you will.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay. What's that Bardic inspiration?
It's a D8.
D8. Okay. And you said persuasion.
Yep.
So that is an unnatural 20.
Oh.
Bardic inspiration really helped on that one, not gonna lie.
What'd you roll on the D8?
I rolled a 6.
All right. Are you talking about under the table, off the books type of weapons?
Yes, my friend. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Are they illegal to sell down here? Like, I don't understand.
Apparently, there's a black market in Avernus. Who would have thunk it?
The black market only deals in gold.
We don't have the means to forge these weapons ourselves and do the enchantments, and so as you can probably understand, being a craftsman yourself takes a little humility to sell someone else's craft.
Trust me, my friend. I know exactly how that feels. I've let go of plenty of weapons in my day that I wish I didn't.
Well, what are you looking for?
Aru, what are we looking for? Kind of forgot I was in the moment.
I'm looking for a longbow, and possibly if you have some magical studded armor, and any other weapons. It really, my friend over here, and I point to over to Zandak, and I go, he's always in the business of looking for stuff, and we'd like to just peruse, if you would. Under the table, of course.
Off the books.
Off the books. As if it never happened.
Well, let's take a look at the private collection.
Sounds like a
Sounds great.
plan.
He leads you kind of off to the side, out of the work bay, into what looks like a storeroom of sorts, as much as it can in a tent, you know. We got all of these, and it's just like piled. You know, it looks like a really disorganized like garage kind of tool with like stuff hanging off of pegs, just left and right. Really not organized very well. We just kind of throw them in here when someone uses the barter with them. They're all +1.
Okay. I find the best looking longbow they got in there, Chris.
Okay.
Are there only weapons in here?
Yes.
I see you don't have any
arrows too.
Oh yeah, the thing that we always forget about: ammunition.
Pling, pling.
He plays a music on it. He's a roo. Okay. Yeah, longbow, 100 arrows if there's floating around.
good gravy.
Yeah,
Right.
sure, over on that barrel.
Okay, great. What does the best one look like, Chris? What's this best longbow look like?
Finely made, steel reinforced.
Okay.
Bow.
All right. Nothing that really pops for me, though, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, as far as magical weapons go, this one's pretty shoddy.
Gotcha. But it's the best one. But it's the best one they got.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I grabbed that, grabbed the arrows. Anything else, Rue?
I don't see any armor here, my friends.
What kind? Plate? Half plate?
Studded armor would be preferable.
Like made from hide?
Yes, sir.
Ugh.
You wouldn't happen to have any laying around. Obviously, you guys are masters of metalwork. I was just wondering if perhaps someone did trade at one time, gave you some armor that you would like to get rid of.
Let me go talk to my brother. I think Slag might have some lying around here. We told him to burn it, but
All right.
Be appreciated.
Let me know then. Chris, I'm going to do one last just sweep. Anything catch my eye in this?
roll investigation or perception.
Okay.
I would
Bardic?
like to check this place for any non-weapon item.
Like it's accessories.
Yeah, any kind of accessory that might be like unknown or forgotten about.
16.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Nothing really catches your eye. They're all just kind of piled, heaped on top of each other. Nothing like super finely, exquisitely made.
Okay.
Type stuff. Zandak, roll investigation or perception.
24.
You probably roll low.
You also do not find any accessories. It is all weapons of various types.
Okay.
Anything else you guys are going to do while Skids is gone?
I mean, I don't want any just random +1s. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
No, I'm good.
Do I need to do a separate search for like the room itself?
No, that would have covered it.
Do I find anything like out of the ordinary of this room? Like secret doors.
In a tent?
We're in Avernus.
Fair.
Teleportation hole.
Yeah.
Lockbox.
Where's all their soul coins at? That's what Xantac's asking.
That's what he's looking for. So you can buy it with their own soul coins.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh my goodness. You
This.
do find a stash of soul coins.
How many?
The dice has decided. Wow, a 94. That's crazy.
Wow.
25 coins.
Nice.
Too much to carry.
Gas, put him in the bag.
No, because that still gives me exhaustion.
Does it
We
really?
tested that. Yeah, we tested that.
I don't remember that. Okay. Shit. What do you do?
You just sell it. We put it in your pocket, put it in a bag, and we'll give it to them and pay for it with.
Well, I can hold one more.
Okay. 24.
I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Okay, we're not going to hold it that long, right?
I don't know. Dorkard looked pretty tired when he ran out to the car and ran up to you.
Can't you just hold it with your mage hand for like behind your back
Yeah.
for a while?
Yeah, cast the spell inside the place that you can't cast.
Oh
spells.
yeah.
I can't do that.
I always
Can't
forget
do
about
that.
that.
Quit
Yeah.
encouraging it, Cedric. You're gonna get a root killed.
This is all Scott. Cedric's not encouraging a thing.
Just put it in a bag that you have, and just sit the bag down beside you, so you're not holding it.
You just kick the bag around. Is that what you're suggesting, Aru?
No,
Throw it
whenever
to
it's
the next spot.
whenever it's time to pay for this, then we'll use that money to pay for it, and we'll be rid of it.
Yeah, I'll just let Zandak do that. That sounds like a Zandak thing.
Yeah, it is a Zandak thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll drag it behind you with a rope.
What kind of
Oh,
bag did this come in? Like, or how was this stuff? Like, obviously, I'm not going to take their bag.
Right.
It's a pretty large drawstring pouch.
I'll be right back.
okay.
Do I have any pouch that would contain them?
Don't you have a backpack?
Yeah, but I don't want to. Is there enough room in my backpack for them?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Be careful.
Put
Don't
my
hold him for.
backpack- And then put my backpack on the ground next to me.
Okay. All of them? All 25?
24. Gas said he took one.
Yeah, I take one, Chris.
All right. Beaker. Who is that?
Now I have soul coin times 3.
Uru, can you hold any more soul coins?
What is it? Your constitution,
Constitution.
right?
For
I can
yours
hold-
Yours is
con-
doubled.
Yeah, yours is con times 2.
Right. I could hold 4, but I really don't like to touch those things.
Well, can
You
you hold
still-
4 for now?
I'll hold 4 for a little bit. Yeah.
And I can hold
What about
2,
you?
so I'll throw a 2 on me.
Okay.
So, what is that down to?
5, 7.
18?
Yeah.
And 18.
So 18 in the bag. Oh, I already have one on me, never mind. So 19 in the bag.
19. So what we should do is just we should just tie a rope and just have like Xantic just drag it with him.
Does that work
Right.
though? I feel like that would still be on you.
No,
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
would say that It's the same as with us putting it in the back of the cars and having us and towing in the cars with us.
Yeah, what if you put it in your backpack, tie a rope to the backpack, and you just hold it by the rope?
That's not super suspicious at all.
No.
No, I think what you need to. I think what you need to do is you need to be like, we'll pay you 19 for this.
Exactly.
There you go.
Pay up to, I wouldn't even mind paying up to 25.
Or just 19.
I could potentially get it for free if I just say, give it to us for free, and I won't open up my own shop.
Don't threaten them. Don't threaten them. And besides which, we have vehicles we can sell to them also.
Gotta see what you can get out of them for 19 coins, though.
Yeah, I might be able to get a couple more weapons.
Yeah, just let Aru deal with that. We can get a bunch of daggers for Zandak.
Holy.
We can arm all the people we freed with +1 weapons.
All right. So Skids comes back, holding it looks dirty and dusty. Definitely not oiled. Not taken care of well. Studded leather armor.
But it's magical, so it doesn't matter.
Not magical.
This is the best we got.
Well, it's something. We'll take it.
All right.
And
as these things happen, so how much you want? How much you willing to give these things away for? I mean, the leather you're just going to give us, right? And you're just going to burn it anyways. So we'll just call that free.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion on that?
Aru, just.
Can I just say it's a piece of junk anyways? Does that give them advantage?
I should have an advantage. I mean, they didn't want this thing. They were going to burn it, right?
I'll give you advantage. Because I'm such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the first one. 24.
Well, you're right. Get it out of here.
Yeah. So, cool. How much for the...
Throw that into the deal. The longbow and the arrows will be 10 coin.
10? Do you have any +1 rapiers around here?
Plenty of them.
How much for 2 of those?
10 apiece.
So now we're up to 30?
That's the quick math. Yep.
So proud.
You know, we're taking a lot of this stuff that's just sitting here on the floor away from you. And my friend Gast here, he's you got to admit, even though you don't care for him being around here, you probably learned a thing or two from him, didn't you? Could you give it all to us for 19?
For the 2 rapiers and the longbow?
Yeah.
Plus the arrows.
And the arrows. I mean, it's just laying around here anyways. You learned some things. It's only 11 short of what you were going to give us.
He said he was doing that without pay.
He did, but you learned something. And you got to admit, knowledge has value.
You drive a hard bargain. I've never seen that maneuver, and the way the backhanded pipe wrench maneuver, like.
Listen, man, it's super helpful. All right, just keep that in mind.
I hope the Magmans were paying attention. That's all I can hope.
I think they were.
I hope my apprentice was taking notes.
What was your persuasion roll?
Right here.
24.
Yeah. Again, don't let anybody know you got those from me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Not a
It's off the
problem, not a
books.
Somebody sees you bringing them out of there. I hate to take advantage of the craftsmanship. Just don't let people see it.
They
Okay.
won't. They won't.
Consider it
Got
done.
them away.
I would
Zandak,
say you got it from me, but I don't want to take credit for this shoddy craftsmanship.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
But you know
Or-
what? When they
or like
see that
craftsmanship.
machine that Gas,
You're yeah. I see what you did there.
when they see what that machine that Gas just fixed, though, they're gonna talk about you for weeks on end, and you can take credit for that.
Well, if you guys are looking for something more powerful than these, go talk to Mahadi. I'm sure he's got his own private collection that he gives out.
I mean, we could, but we'd rather not.
But the price has got to be right.
Yeah, we found out the price for Mahadi is a little more than we're willing to pay. Hey, thanks a lot. Zandak, could you pay them, please?
Yeah.
I reach out and pay him.
You just do one at a time.
One at a time. Count it like
19?
19.
All right. 19 it is.
Chris, you missed it. We actually divvied it out so that we're all carrying the maximum we can. So there's 19 in his backpack.
Okay.
Yeah. Zandak, is that everything in that bag? Is that all we have? I think that's all we have, isn't it?
Soul coin wise, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
All our money.
you wiped us out. Yep, that's all we got. All right. Hey, one other thing. We have 2 vehicles we're looking to get rid of. One's a what did you call it? A tormentor that's used for slave
No, that's
trading.
a demon grinder.
Oh, a tormentor and a demon grinder that's used for the slave trade.
Tormentor's all souped up though.
Yeah,
tormentor.
I did the tormentor myself.
So you know that's good. We got a bargain maybe to strike with you. In a few days, there's a person coming here by the name of Keen. You don't have to admit or deny or admit to anything. But we know she's coming to pick up some vehicles that you're putting together for her.
In a few days, she should be here any minute.
Yeah, that's what we were afraid of. So what we'd like you to do is, if you could you throw maybe a couple monkey wrenches into what you give them so that maybe not right away, but shortly after they depart, maybe a couple hours later, they break down, and we'll give you these 2 vehicles for free to use at your own leisure.
No.
Okay.
That is a little much, Aru. His name's going to be on it.
Yeah, but they're humans. What do they matter?
This work is done by Rash, Skids, and Slag. Everybody knows that you can come to us for good craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
To do what you're asking would to be putting our very livelihood on the line.
But you make it look like maybe it was.
You should have started with the trade, because we could have come to an agreement for the war machines for these weapons. But I have never been so insulted in my life.
I'm nodding along with him, saying yes, yes. Yes.
All right, your loss.
Nope, they're gain, Aru.
No, they're lost. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for the help. we'll tell everyone about how helpful you were to us.
I kick a Roo.
The Skids kind of like just like shakes off that whole conversation as you're leaving.
I don't leave yet. I extremely apologize for that was uncalled for, and I did not know he was going to say that.
Keep a short leash on that one.
I try, but I'm only one lizard man.
And I'm only one salamander, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you.
And again, go talk to Mahadi about those weapons.
We are really looking to get rid of those vehicles, so what kind of payment do you think we can get from it now that he's gone?
Look,
You just want to sell them off to me?
I mean, Xandak, did you leave?
No, I'm still here. I ushered Aru out of the room, kind of turned around and made sure that he wasn't going to come back in and bother you.
Okay. I mean, Xandak, do you think that's a good idea? Just get something for it?
Yeah, it's better than keeping him.
Then yes.
I mean, we're leaving them in the parking lot. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
like I was saying, as far as I'm concerned, the weapons for the machines sounds about right. So if you want to take the coins back,
How does this sound? What if I just pick out 3 new weapons and we'll just call it even then?
Sure.
Cool. Xandak, got any preference?
Do I have a preference? I always have preferences with weapons. What? Magical
Keep in
weapons?
mind, some of these might be used on the people we rescued, so...
On them?
I wasn't going to practice on them, but...
For them, I mean. Sorry.
How do we
Freudian
like
slip,
play?
whatever that means.
I could use a couple magical short swords.
Oh, cool. We'll grab a couple, or just one? Or do you want all 3 of them to be short swords?
No, 2. I only need
2? Alright, I grabbed 2 short swords and a dagger, all +1s.
Sure.
Okay. All right. And so you are taking a longbow, 100 arrows, 2 rapiers, 2 short swords, and a dagger.
Wow.
Where's Xandak going to hold all of these weapons?
I got the bag of holding.
I was going to say, I'm only taking those 2 short swords.
So, let me just make sure I write all this down.
Okay.
Do you want to take the short swords, Xandak?
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay. So I won't write those down.
Okay.
Two
All right.
rapiers.
Anything else at the Fire Snake Forge?
That would be it for me.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the Demon Grinder, Cedric and Dwarkar, what would you like to do?
So I would imagine people are going to start waking up here.
People?
Yeah,
Prisoners?
the El Terrell citizens and Newander.
Okay.
So I figured I would talk to them and sort of assess their battle readiness, who is a capable fighter and who isn't, type thing, if any. Maybe have Dwarkar, if he's willing, help me out, evaluate them if they think they have skill.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Okay. You find their names are.
I'm not writing this down.
Do you
somebody else.
just have a list you could send me? Like, would that be easier?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless they're like Bob and.
Is a farrier.
Did you say Steve?
Yeah. Shane is a baker. Sarah is a merchant's daughter.
Hold on, you're going way too fast here, man.
Sophie is a seamstress.
What?
Samuel, apparently he's just a rich trust fund type kid, young man.
What was that name?
Samuel.
And
There they are.
Saul is a known thief.
Do I know him?
No, he's from El Terrell.
Exactly. Ain't much of a thief then.
He's of little consequence.
Guess we'll have some good dinners, right? The baker can make us some food from your conjured crap.
Yeah.
That's how that
Here-
works.
It still has no taste.
Yeah, it has no
Like-
taste. He can make it look pretty.
Yeah. Okay. So no fighters. Okay, no one who's really competent in fighting.
No. And in your conversations with them, Samuel was quite pushy about letting him out of the cage.
Oh, I mean, I figured when I was speaking with them, I would have when I'm like, oh, they're awake, I would have opened the cage and talked with them.
That's not what you said.
Well, I'm saying it now.
Samuel demands to be let out of the cage.
Well, I'm saying it now. So I guess I open up the cage.
And what is this place?
This is who'd you say, Samuel? I'm like, Samuel, this is hell. That's
Well,
what this
I
is.
realize that. Where are we at?
A place that will easily get you killed.
Roll
It
intimidation.
looks like a carnival.
It is not a carnival.
Well, are we prisoners or can we go of our own accord?
Yeah, he's dead.
I'll take that as a yes. And he starts marching towards the front.
Are they like, I guess they're wearing like tattered clothes?
Yeah.
I grab him by the back and like pull him back to me.
Uphand me, good sir.
I'm like, Samuel, listen to what I have to say. Like trying to intimidate him. This is not a place for you to go running your mouth and trying to do things. We are trying to save your life.
Roll
If he wants to
intimidation.
die, let him die.
Yeah, Dwarkar's the best person to back Cedric up on this one.
Yeah, I know, right? 16.
Good cop, bad cop.
Samuel kind of he balks at it at first, but then kind of falls in line. The baker comes over and kind of separates you two. Good paladin. As much as it pains me to side with Samuel, I do believe we need to find provisions and clothing and shoes.
Shane, I understand what you're saying. With what?
45 pounds of food should still be there, assuming they haven't eaten it all.
Craft the food into clothing.
The bread into shoes.
Exactly.
Would it not have spoiled at this point?
I don't know. That's a Chris decision, but I don't think so. It disappears after 24 hours, if I remember the spell correctly.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It disappears after 24 hours. Okay. Or it spoils after 24 hours.
I think it might be it spoils after 24 hours.
Okay.
I'm pulling the spell up now, just to make sure I'm right.
Do you have clothing for us here? I mean, for the women's sake. I mean, look what they're wearing.
Yeah, spoils if uneaten after 24 hours.
Okay.
The water is clean and does not go bad.
There's no place in there that has clothes, is there?
Nope.
I understand what you're saying, but none of these establishments have clothes that you can wear.
Samuel pipes up again. So you're expecting us to go half naked through hell?
Yes. Gas has vending.
Scotty, your passive perception is 11.
Yes.
And Warcar's yours is 14.
Yep.
In this conversation, you realize that there are no longer 6 people around you talking. There are only 5.
Yep.
Is it Saul that's gone?
Yeah.
Yep.
We lost one.
I see that.
Well, you tried.
Look, we are doing everything we can for you. We are limited on resources here. We are taking you back to the limited safety of El Terrell.
To die in the city?
Our goal is to save the city and bring it back to the material plane. But I am not.
Sarah pipes up at this point. Well, surely we can stay with you, and you all can protect us.
Sarah, they're all S's.
Did you plan that?
No, that's completely random. I didn't plan that at all.
Yeah,
okay.
They're totally in the book that way. Sarah, my compatriots and I are going into the dens of devils and demons. Is that a place you want to be? We cannot
become one of those dens of demons.
But there are at least guards and warriors there that can actually protect you and not going directly into danger.
Sophie pipes up at this point. Well, is there at least some fabric? I'm a seamstress. I can make clothes for us if we had the materials.
Too bad the guy who has everything is not there.
we may one of our companions may have materials to fashion some clothes, but he will be back shortly.
So we're just waiting here.
Yes.
Shane pipes up again.
Yes, for right now, we are just waiting here.
Waiting for what?
For them to come back, for us to get ready to leave.
Huh.
We have multiple missions that we are trying to complete here. We just happened upon the 7 of you when we came to this location. We managed to free you and restore you to your normal selves.
Dwarkar, with your passive perception of 14, you would see a rising trail of dust off in the distance, as if a large caravan is making its way towards the Wandering Emporium.
We need to get out of here.
I just nudge Cedric and say, "Holy boy, we've got company."
Ooh. I look at him, I'm like, go get the others quickly.
It's 25 nobles.
My speed's only 25!
I mean, or you can stay here and I can go get them. And I'm like, okay, all of you.
Dwarves are natural sprinters.
I need you. We might be leaving quicker than we expected here. It looks like danger is on the way. We're not using this cage car anymore. I need you guys to load up into this into these vehicles over here.
Are we going to leave Saul? Sarah says.
We will try and find Saul. Do you know where he went?
I'm guessing in there.
Here it is. This is the moment we die.
Okay. Well, if you don't know where he is, then I need you to get in to the vehicles. That's the only place you're going to be safe.
Okay. Steve pipes up. He's kind of an older, burly man. You heard him. Let's get in.
Thank you.
People fall in line. Dwarkar is running off like a chunky boy after a piece of cake. And Cedric, you are just guiding people? Like,
Yeah, like, okay.
You three in that vehicle. You three in that vehicle.
Pretty much.
Okay. Zandak, Aru, and Gast, where do you guys go after the Fire Snake Forge?
I got nothing to do, and especially since I don't want to go talk to the girl I upset yesterday.
Yeah, you don't want to see her.
I go back.
Make your way to the parking lot.
Yes.
Zandak, where do you
And
go?
I'm gonna go with the Rue back to see to the whatever. I'm assuming that's where Rue's going, right, Rue?
well, no, I wouldn't go there. I would talk to you first. I go, did you hear what he said in there? He said that she's going to be here any minute now. I think we need to get out of here.
They said that yesterday too. We'll be fine.
Is it sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go. So we go over to go talk to Mandy.
This is it.
Okay. You walk into the Infernal Rapture, and as soon as Mandy sees you, she's, "Hi, Aru."
Hello, my lady. It's good to see you again.
My lady.
Hey, how long have you been with Mahadi?
Oh, a long time. It's hard to tell time down here. I mean, days just keep going. So, long time. Why?
Do you remember when we came in here? A friend of mine came in here with a holly font. Her name's Lulu. Did you see her?
Yeah.
Did you ever see her before?
No.
No.
Might have been before my time, though.
Can I
Okay.
roll insight?
Roll.
9.
Completely believable.
Checks out.
All right. Just wanted to check. He asked a bunch of questions about her past, and we were just trying to make a connection. But if you don't know her, that's great. Appreciate it.
Aru should look visibly disappointed.
We'll just. I think we're out of here. I want to wish you.
No.
Yeah, we have to go. I'm sorry. We have some bad people that are headed our way.
Stay longer?
No, we have some bad people headed our way, and I'd rather not put you in danger of these people.
Mahadi can protect you.
Yeah, I'm afraid Mahadi's going to want a price that I'm not willing to pay to protect me.
No. I mean, as long as you're inside the Emporium, no fighting. You can stay here. You're safe here with me.
I won't be there.
Oh!
I'm glad I did not go.
Mandy, you've lived in this world, you don't know how long, but a long time. Is there really any place that's safe? Did you hear about Mags?
Mags.
Mags.
Like she has any idea who you're talking about.
Mad Maggie?
Did.
These bad people did that to Mad Maggie. I'm just saying, I'd rather not have that happen to you. And I just want to see good things in your future. So, again,
I want to see
maybe
you in my future.
we'll have to see what happens in the future. But right now, I'm too dangerous a person to be around, and I've got to go. Maybe, perhaps someday I'll be able to return. But right now, it's best for everyone if I just get out of here.
Roll charisma.
$27.
Holy cow.
Just a 27?
Yeah, I didn't get it. I only rolled a 16.
Yeah, what a low roll.
Hey, Zandak has in what was that?
I mean, you couldn't have charmed a god there, but I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
It's always the girls.
before you leave, I know Masters, he's been up and down with you guys, but he really is a nice guy, and he might not be able to show it or to talk about it, but if you guys are doing what I think you're doing here, he can help. So if you do find us again somewhere away from this evil person that's coming to kill you, I'm sure something can be worked out.
Yeah. I'm gonna trust you, Mandy. Again, you're a wonderful person. Is there a possibility we could talk to him right now?
We're gonna die.
They don't know. They don't know.
We're not. We
That's
have
right.
no idea.
Yep.
For you, anything.
Thank you.
And she just flips off down the hallway.
This will determine if I regret trying to save this relationship with a Rue or not.
You should have came with me.
Dwarkar, you sprinting as fast as your dwarf legs can carry you. See Gast just kind of bebopping,
Yep.
taking his time back to the parking lot.
Hey, Dwarkar, gotta run some errands? Are you okay?
They're coming. There's the bad people are coming. Where's everybody else? Where are they at?
You mean Keen? She's here?
She's gonna be here. Go get the other ones. I'm tired. Go.
Okay, Dwarkar, make sure all the vehicles are hitched then by the time I make it back over the parking lot. Get Cedric to help you.
Okay.
Alright. So I sprint to I forget the tent name. The spa.
The Infernal Rapture.
Yes, the Infernal Rapture.
Okay. Cedric. You successfully get everyone loaded up into the war machines. Where are you at?
They. Yeah, nothing's hitched right now, is it? No. The one.
The one is still hitched. The only one that isn't is the motorcycle.
Okay. I'm working on hitching the motorcycle because I feel like I would make that connection of like we need this just in case we're going to get out of here.
Okay.
And then but once they start getting really close, Chris,
They are
I'm
really
just going to
close.
I'm just going to
Pop a soul coin. They're all out of fuel.
hop into the demon grinder.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab a soul coin and I'm going to ask it our question.
God,
Oh my goodness.
This is it. This is where it all goes downhill.
all of them are no's.
So no.
I'm going to grab another. I'm going to put that one back, grab another soul coin.
Out of the glove box.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm ready.
Newander stands next to you. What are you doing?
Keen's here.
Get out.
No, I'm staying in right now. Because I don't think they know that we're going to be in the vehicles.
No, I mean, like...
So, the Dwarkar went to alert the others. I have all but one of the humans in the vehicles hiding. One of them ran off into the Emporium.
How do we know it's Keen?
Because we have a very strong suspicion that she's supposed to be coming today. And it's better to assume it's her and be wrong than to not and die.
So we're going to peel out of here and just outrun her?
Nope. But I at least have a soul coin ready in case we need to buy ourselves some time.
Can we take her now?
I don't believe so. She has something like 3 mages with her, 5 fighters, and 2 rogues.
If only we had more time to plan the battle.
Yeah.
If only. And if only you had a weapon, brother. But hopefully they're coming back with one for you.
And clothes. I mean...
We're doing what we can.
Yeah, well, I mean, it won't be the first time I was running around naked. Remember that one time?
Yes.
Yes. Do what you're doing.
I am. I'm like peeking out of the demon grinder, like watching the dust clouds getting closer. He's like, "Do what you're doing." I'm like, "I'm doing it." Like,
so you see them pull up, and it looks like some sort of like hodgepodge of war machines kind of slapped together to make sort of like wagon looking things.
Okay.
Just out of scrap war machine parts, and they're being pulled by large like lizard iguana type looking creatures.
okay.
With the infernal touch to them, if you will.
Infernal iguanas. Okay.
Yeah. And so they are moving quite fast. Even though, I mean, these things are just like shaking and bouncing all over the place. They are moving at a pretty good clip.
As they get closer, I'm like, Newander, do you recognize any of these people?
As they get closer to the parking lot, he says, "It's them." Aru, back in the Infernal Rapture, Mandy comes back out. I got you an appointment right now.
Wonderful. Thank
Perfect.
you so much, darling.
Let's go.
Let's go on.
Darling. Okay, he's ready for you now.
Thank you. I wait at the entrance and I say, "May we enter?"
Come on in.
I walk in. I give him a deep bow again.
Master Aru.
Master
Good to see you
Mahadi.
again.
It's good to see you again too.
I regret to inform you, I'm sure you already know, the Paladin's brother has already been restored, and so I cannot possibly restore him any further. And so I am afraid, due to circumstances, I cannot fulfill my part of the bargain.
Yes.
Would you be willing to maybe change your part of the bargain slightly? Since obviously it's unforeseen circumstances were unforeseen.
We shook on it though.
Well, I'm
Right?
just curious if you're a respectable businessman or if you prefer to do shady dealings instead.
Roll persuasion.
The wrong guy. This is the wrong guy to do this.
Bardic inspiration.
This is the time to
Bardic
burn him.
inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. The bard's like,
Actually, no. We're gonna do a regular inspiration first because that was awful. That was worse. Let's go one more.
Man, how many inspirations do you have now?
I'm down to 2.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So plus the bardic.
Orcar's just whittle those inspirations down.
It's okay. I still have 4.
11.
Okay,
11?
Oh my God. With the bardic inspiration?
Yep.
Wow.
Dude, you rolled 3 times.
That is.
And that's his highest one.
That is impressive. You know that? I don't think I've ever been more impressed in my life.
It is impressive.
A fan of changing deals after the matter, and I mean, considering that there was no actual contract, I mean, nothing is really on the line or holding me to this. However, I have heard that the brother of the Paladin is a ranger of sorts?
Maybe? I have no idea, honestly.
And so
Yes.
I do have my private collection of weapons that I do typically charge a price much higher than what I am about to offer to you, but I would be willing to part with it for, let's say, 20 coin.
Don't think we have that anymore.
What coin do we have?
Well, how many of you guys have on you?
4.
2.
So you guys have 6.
Well, honest, yeah, but what do we have?
Yeah, to run out, get them, come back in. By the time that happens, Keen's here and we die.
Well, yeah, but we don't know that.
That's a fair
We
point.
don't know that. Mahadi,
How many do we have in the car?
we don't. I think we have.
Oh,
We
have
spent
quite a bit.
20, right?
Yeah, I think we have 20 left.
Yeah.
We had 45. And I think we spent 25.
No, we
Yes.
spent 20.
We spent 20. We have 25 left.
We have 25
Yeah.
left in the car.
Well, less than that because Cedric just burnt one, so we have 24.
I burned 1 charge. I burned 1 charge.
No,
of
but
one.
you.
I
Oh,
have not
you
used
haven't-
it yet.
That's
I
right.
have not
you
used
have
it yet.
You've not used it yet. Sorry.
But you burned a charge on it. To ask the
Okay.
question.
Okay.
Aru, what were you going to say?
I understand. We don't. Right now, we don't have that money on us, and I was hoping for a gentleman's deal, since you are no longer under obligation, and I understand that. I was hoping that you would give it to us maybe for how many coins do you have, Zandak?
2.
Oh,
Hey, it's the
all we
most
have
they can
is
hold.
6 coins. We have those vehicles still, don't we? We didn't sell those vehicles yet,
Yeah, we did.
right? Oh, we did. Oh, that was
Mhm.
good. That's why I was saving it for back here. All we have is 6 coins on us right now. I mean, would you be willing to give it to us for 6? And the understand, and since you didn't have to heal our people, possibly use that as compensation. Again, we're upon your mercy at this point, asking this.
Roll persuasion.
25. Finally, someone that's not a girl.
85.
85, yes, an 85
Yeah, 85.
persuasion.
I'll give you my whole private collection for free now.
I'll
Take
work
it
for you.
all.
25.
This is why Xander
I am a man of my word. As you well know, my
Yes, sir.
contracts and deals are binding, and I must say, leaving this undone does not sit well with me. What if you give me the 6? Can you retrieve 4 more? Let me tell you about this weapon.
Please.
Maybe sweeten the pot.
Okay, that'd be good. I appreciate that.
So just because talking about weapon stats in game is weird.
Ooh.
What? How does the NPC get better weapons than me?
Zandak
He's gonna
is
get
very
this.
sad.
Who said he was going to get this?
That is honestly the best that I
Psychic.
can do.
Psychic damage.
I don't understand. What does Whisper equal 20 soul coins mean?
That was the name of it is Whisper, and it costs 20 soul coins.
Oh, gotcha. I look over at Zandak. I smile. You know what? Here's 6 coins. Let's go back and get the other 4.
Very well. Is that all that you have?
Well, I just want to let you know. Have you heard about Mad Maggie? And what happened to Mad Maggie?
Unfortunate, but that is the way of things.
I'm afraid they're
You
headed
live
this
the
way.
warlord's life, you meet a warlord's end.
I'm afraid those same folks are headed this way. And I just want to give you warning, because of our dealings here, to be prepared or possibly even pack up and run. There's approximately 8 to 10 people that they have in their party, powerful people, and they're going to not be nice to you since you helped us.
I appreciate the warning, good bard. But the words on the sign out front are more than just words on a board. They are quite binding.
And if they're not followed?
Let's just say I'm prepared, and I have dealt here for thousands of years in the midst and company of demons and devils. I will be just fine, but I do appreciate the warning.
Very well. By your leave, I would like to return to my party then.
All right. Retrieve the 4 coins, and The weapon is yours.
Oh. Okay, I understand that. Then I'll be back in a few minutes with those coins.
All right.
So you're gonna depart.
Aru and Zandak, you depart.
Where am I in all this?
You were with Dwarkard, rushing out to the parking lot.
No, I rushed
he
after
went
them.
to the-
I
Oh,
sent him
that's
to
right.
get them because
Dwarkard went back to the parking lot. Gast went to the Infernal Rapture. Okay. So as you guys are coming out, Gast, you meet them, like right in the doorway.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. This is better. Keen's here.
Oh,
Oh no.
crap.
How many coins
Yeah,
do you have on you? How many
3.
coins?
Of course.
Of course.
Second. One fucking shot.
Why?
What?
Why do we ask? Why does it matter how many coins I have on me, Aru?
Oh, if we had one more coin,
We just bought a weapon and we need 4 more coins.
we need
Well,
4 more coins,
that
and it's an
sucks.
awesome weapon.
Well, tell you what. As much as I love it, I do value my life more. So, let's go.
No. What if we just stay here?
What do you mean? Stay here forever?
If she comes in here, she can't attack us.
Yeah, sure. She can't attack us, and then
How
her
far
7
away-
other goons.
How far away are they?
I have no idea. Dwarkar just
I
came and
can
got me.
probably make it out there, grab 4 coins, and come back. I'm quick.
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Here. Do we want to just whatever? I have 3. Do we just want to take those?
Yeah, you take those 3 and I'll go get 1 more.
Okay, great. Here, Aru, take these. I'm gonna make sure Dwarkar didn't break anything on our rig.
I put it down there on the counter, right there beside Mandy.
You do that, or you want me to do that?
You do that.
Okay,
I'm not touching
great.
them.
You're
Don't
not
look at
touching.
Mandy.
I got 4. I'm not touching anymore.
I thought you gave.
No, you just
them-
gave up your 4.
Yeah.
No, we didn't give it to him.
Yeah,
I-
you gave him the 6,
Yeah.
and then you go get 4 more, and
Yeah.
you give him the 4, and you get the weapon.
Oh, I
You
didn't
gave him the
say-
6.
Yeah, you gave him the 6 already.
I was
All
under
right.
the understanding, Michael, that you gave over the
The 6.
That's
Oh,
right.
I was.
I was under that understanding also.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was the only one that wasn't. All right, then I take those 3.
Yep. Okay, great. I rush off, following very far behind Zandak.
Okay. Zandak, Gast, you rush off. Mandy calls out to you, Aru, before you leave.
I'm not leaving.
Oh boy.
You're not?
Not yet.
Oh,
Yes.
well, I drew this for you.
Aww.
I look at the picture.
It's a portrait that she drew of you in her. She's got like her arms wrapped around your neck. One foot kicked up.
How good is it?
It is good question. It is horrible.
So they don't have it.
That is not her talent at all.
I look at it and I say, "Is this for me to keep?"
It's for you to remember me by.
I definitely will never forget your beauty, and every time I look at this, I'll remember you and our time together. And I fold it up very neatly and put it in my pocket next to my heart.
Okay. She's
Aru, the slayer of infernal hearts.
Yeah, right.
I'm a bard.
Aru, or Michael, out of game. In the last session, you said that you were writing a ballad, the Ballad of Mandy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I
I
hand
just
her the
wanted to
ballad.
remind you of it because
Yeah.
I feel like your character would remember that.
Yes. Mandy, here, I wrote this for you, so you can remember me by.
For me?
Yep, it's a ballad about you.
A song?
A song, a ballad, not a song so much. It can be put to music, but I haven't written music for it.
Well, you keep it and you put it to music, and when we meet again, you can sing it to me.
Sure. Would you like to read it while we wait for the guys to come back?
Yes, I would.
Okay, here you go. Read it and
Okay.
enjoy. Good on.
What
Okay.
was? I believe you rolled pretty well.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, I had a.
I would say it was like 24.
22, or was it 24?
Okay.
It was good. It was really well done.
She reads it, and by the end of it, you see a tear fall down her cheek. Meanwhile,
Yeah, let's get to the actual important stuff here.
Yeah, yeah.
We should
Cedric.
call this Love and War.
Oh man, it's a lot's happening. You see this caravan of 3 wagons pulled by these lizards park in the parking lot, and they all get out of their vehicles and start walking towards the gate.
Okay. I hand Newander my silver dagger. I'm like, it's not much, but it's something. Just in case.
We'll have to make do. Just like that one hobgoblin attack when we were teenagers. Remember, we had what was it? A pitchfork and a hoe.
All I remember is Father was furious that we broke those tools.
Good times.
Furious.
Oh, it's good to be back together again. So we wait.
We wait. We cannot hope. We cannot possibly hope to win this fight right now. Our hope is that they walk on by.
Well, isn't your party in there?
I'm aware, but they can't fight inside.
Okay. Dwarkar, you also get out to the parking lot right as you see them kind of get out of their wagons and start making their way in. None of them look familiar to you.
I don't know. I like stop all of a sudden. I'm just kind of like.
Be cool.
Be cool. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just like leaning up against the tent. Sup?
They pay no mind to you.
It worked.
Master of disguise.
They walk through the gates of the Wandering Emporium right as Zandak and Gast close on his heels.
Close. I'm probably like
The doorway.
leagues behind
Like
it.
10 feet.
Oof. So you're giving me way too much credit for that one.
Well, I mean, you're an eye shot, okay?
Okay.
Hopefully, Zandak can hide quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, disguise! You have a disguised self.
Is it a
Oh,
It's a spell.
oh, it's a spell.
Yeah.
No.
You see the gates, and with your passive perception, you can clearly see Keen
Oh,
surrounded
fantastic.
by the full force of
The full
her
force.
war party.
Okay.
-2.
Quickly going to turn around and shove Gas back inside hopefully before he gets out.
The nearest tent.
Yeah. Well, how far do we get out? I assume like as soon as
Did
I
they
come
see
out,
Zandak?
How far out of the doorway are we?
You're pretty far.
Oh, shoot. How close is the nearest tent?
The nearest tent would be Icar's away.
So I'm going to we're gonna kind of I'm gonna try and turn around and shove Gas behind the tent, like out of their line of sight, not in the tent.
You like
but
just do you hand motion me?
depending how far behind you are, I guess.
How close am I to the tent, Chris? If I'm like
I would say maybe 15 feet.
okay, so I
Like,
guess
if Zandak is right at the opening of the tent, you'd be 15 feet behind him.
Okay, great. So I'll just.
So yeah, I'm gonna duck behind the back of the tent, out of line of sight of Keen and them, and then
Okay.
kind of motion for Ghastly. Come here.
Okay, I follow Xandak's hand motions
Roll
stealthily. I'm like do, channeling my inner Xandak.
stealth. Roll stealth.
Okay, great.
All
Here
those
we go.
motions,
Disadvantage too.
Just him.
Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. 8.
Guest, with your passive perception of 17, pretty high.
Yes,
You can
I am.
clearly see Keen point directly in your direction.
I'm like, I whisper to myself, crap. And I dive into the nearest tent then.
Into the tent or behind it? Like where I'm
I-
at.
Well, it depends. How close am I to Xandak whenever they point to me?
You're right at kind of like the decision point of, do I go in here or do I keep walking? They can clearly see you right as you're at that gap between the tents.
I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna just walk to Xandak.
Okay.
If they saw me and she's pointing at me, I give up the stealth. I'm just like, all right, well, I tried.
All right.
In the deck.
All right. Dwarkar, you're playing it cool. Gast completely got made.
Yep.
Xandak is hiding, and Aru just waiting in the Infernal Rapture for them to return.
The one soul coin.
All in different places. This is amazing.
That's exactly
Pretty small place.
Talking
It's like
to her.
7 tents.
Asking questions about her life, what she's done, what she's seen. You know, trying to get really, as always, trying to get any information I can about this group and things that she may know that
Okay.
could be helpful. You know me.
She tells you in just the small talk, again, bringing it full circle back to Mahadi, that you find out that Mahadi and Zariel's relationship is a little stressed. And that Mahadi answers directly to Asmodeus.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Well.
In his position, he cannot directly make an attempt towards dethroning Zariel. But as far as imparting information or selling goods, he might be willing to do that for a group that appears worthy enough to potentially take down Zariel.
Cool.
Cedric, alone in the war machine.
I got my brother with me, man, and he's got a silver dagger.
You guys are set.
We're ready to take on an army.
You watch as the entire group is completely inside the Emporium. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm guessing, so if I can see them go in the gate, I'm guessing I can see Dwarkar.
Yeah. I mean, he's just kind of chilling right by the gate.
Okay, and there's none of, like, they all just went in, there's none of them left out here?
Nope.
Okay.
Sabotage the ride.
Yeah.
What, kill the lizards? They're getting war machines, guys. I think
I
you
tried
helped
to
build
do
one
that.
of them.
Yep.
Guess.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
That was gonna come back.
That's on me.
That's gonna be the one that kills us. All right, I'm telling you.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Newander, I'm like, stay here with the people for now. I'm gonna go see if I can get Dwarkar come over here and tell me what's going on. So I'm gonna get out, kind of like standing behind the war machine, so I'm not in like clear view. And I'm gonna like try and get Dwarkar's attention. See if I can get him to come over here.
Do I see this?
Probably not.
Yes, you do.
All right, I come over.
Did you find him?
I found Gast,
Okay. Where's he?
and I told him to go get Aru and Zandak,
Okay.
and he told me to come out here and finagle the things together in conjunction with one another.
Okay. Well, I have confirmation that is indeed them. So let's. I did not get the motorcycle hitched, correct, Chris?
No.
Okay. I was like, so let's. I guess let's hitch the motorcycle.
Or
I knew this was coming.
Uh-huh.
Or what?
Or
just leave her unhitched. Leave her unhitched. I'll take care of that.
Okay.
That beautiful specimen of a motor carriage.
Is that all the ore you had there?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Surprising.
I was expecting more.
I was expecting,
that's it.
let's take the lizard so I can ride it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Your,
Put that in full
riding
tack.
stuff. Get your tack ready.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave it unhitched. To I guess we'll. I mean, Chris, we can see a large portion of the place from here, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I
From
guess
the
we'll
gate. Yeah.
and like because there's just one open space, so like, right? It's not that big. You said 7 tenths
Why don't we start sabotaging stuff?
because they're buying war machines, so I don't think it matters.
I mean, it might help.
I don't.
I think it's worth a
If it
shot.
comes into a chase, it would slow him down.
But I don't think they're going to be using these vehicles anymore, is what I'm saying. I think they're done with them.
But if they're not,
All right. What do you have in mind?
I'm gonna smash that lizard on the head.
Oh no.
They're tethered to the wagons, right, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
I think it might
So
be better.
I'm kind of thinking if I hit it, it'll just take off.
Or it'll
Problem
attack you and cause a commotion. We could cut the tethers and let them run off.
solved. Wait a second. I have a
Are you
wand
gonna
of
try and
magic
tame it?
missiles. I don't even have to go over there. I can hit it from here.
How many lizards are there, Chris?
3.
Okay, it's not the worst idea in the world.
Thank you.
I mean, you can use how many missiles does he get with each shot?
3.
It's like
I believe it's
4.
Okay, so you could use one charge and hit all 3 of them.
And their tether.
Or the tether of one of them.
I mean, I'm sure there's a central one.
No, I think it's 3 separate vehicles with 3 right, Chris? Or is it one wagon with 3 lizards?
No, it's 3 wagons with 3 lizards.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought it was one.
One for each wagon.
All right, then I guess I'll just whack each one. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
See what happens.
Worker has never done this before.
Magic.
I just yell, like I pull it out, and I'm like, magic!
So you have 4 bolts. Are you just sending one off into nothing, or is one lizard getting both? Getting 2 bolts?
One of them can get 2.
It's like waste not.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll do that one first.
Kills it.
That one
would be-
starts charging you.
Brother.
The second one starts
Wow.
charging you. And the third one runs away.
Great.
Nice.
1 out of 3 ain't bad.
So
That's
yeah,
pretty terrible, Dwarkar.
10 bad guys, and Dwarkar's added 2 more.
I've never done magic before, so
Hey, this is a good
I
first
expected
attempt.
this.
This is new for me.
They know where the missiles came from, huh?
Well, as they shoot out of the wand and spiral around to hit them, and the person yelling,
I was gonna
"Magic!"
say, I don't think he's aiming at them
Fair,
at all.
fair.
Plus,
Okay.
Magic missile doesn't move all that fast either.
We're just staring at each other as these things are just like. zzz.
Ooh. And standing in the gateway, you notice even though Dwarkar exclaimed magic in the parking lot, none of Keen's force is seemingly hurt it.
So they see me, but they don't notice the guy who literally screams. That's just sad.
Oh, you do see
sneaky.
them, however, Cedric and Dwarkar, as you're getting charged by these 2 infernal lizards, that 3 of their contingent is now running through the Wandering Emporium.
Like at
Yes,
us?
in Zandak. No, not at you.
Okay.
Into the Emporium. Gast and Zandak hold up behind this tent. What would you like to do?
All right, Zandak.
Do they see you?
They totally saw me. I have a plan. It might be a bad one, but
What's your plan?
so they don't know you're here. So I go out there and I try and get them to attack me, and then hopefully something bad happens to them.
What if they just like take you prisoner?
Well,
Isn't
I
that
won't-
attacking you?
yeah.
No, is it?
I would say yes. If I scream help, they're attacking me, then yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Between where we're at, Chris, and back to the tent that Aru is in, is there like, do I have to like cross their line of sight basically?
Unless you want to attempt to go in the back way.
Yeah, I will attempt to go in the back way.
I mean, keep in mind the wall surrounding this place is just demon grinders.
Okay.
Like you can climb on them.
So yeah, I'm gonna Gast, I'm gonna go try and alert Aru. You scream if you have issues.
Yeah, just keep your eyes on me. This could go bad.
Good luck.
I'm only like 40%.
You should have just called this episode chaos.
Seriously.
The storms of life. It's chaotic. All right,
Okay.
Zandak. So you make your way back to the Infernal Rapture. Gast, you just
I just jump out and I scream, "You'll never take me alive!"
Okay. But you're gonna go talk to them.
Nope, this is gonna go great. I'm trying to provoke an attack, okay?
and so you just stand there, or
I'm at battle ready, and
Okay.
I want to see what they look like, and if they look really scary, I might start backing away.
weapons drawn?
No,
Uh-oh.
I have my no. We'll say no. I'll do it like a fisticuffs kind of thing.
Okay.
Bar your teeth at them.
You see a male fighter with 2 long swords, a female with a rapier, and a male dwarf with 2 battle axes. Those are 3 that are charging you.
Woo! Oof, oof. I can do this. I can do this.
2 fighters and a rogue.
It's
Zandak,
fine. It's like fighting Dwarkar 3 times.
You reach the tent. It's just all fabric.
Can I go like underneath it? Like, is it a lift tent thing? I can just like go underneath, or is there like an actual door back here, or what are we talking?
Nope. There's no door.
All right, so I'm just gonna try and go like underneath.
Okay. You crawl underneath the fabric of the tent, and you find yourself once again in Mahadi's office.
Is he in there?
Oh God!
Now we're in
He-
trouble.
Kind of turns over and looks at you, and you don't see his normal big, $10 million smile. It is pure rage as he exclaims, "Thief!"
Thief? I'm trying to run away from people trying to find me.
Cedric and Dwarkar, roll initiative.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Oh boy!
Hottie attacks us. We got these two little lizard guys. Keen's
my.
here.
Oh,
guys
I'm
interact
chatting
with
up
this?
this girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rude's just
Yeah,
having
Rude's
the
just
time
in
of his
there,
life.
Aru is flirting. A 24. A 24.
Can you guys interact with that?
Nope.
What'd you get, Cedric?
12. There's also only 2 names on there, so
Hey,
What? You can't see it on there?
no.
Nope.
nope. I'll try reloading.
Okay. Dwarkar, what'd you get?
2.
Solid.
Thanks.
So they get to go first.
Perfect.
Cedric, one on you. Dwarkar, one on you.
I didn't do anything.
Guilty by association.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Its 2 claws miss you, and its bite misses you. Dwarkar, let's see if Dwarkar can get off so lucky.
Doubtful.
Hey, doesn't Dwarkar get an attack of opportunity on that creature? Because we're standing side by side, and it attacked
That's
me.
true. That is true. Or wait, let me double check. Hold on. Creatures within when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
Yep. You failed to use your reaction.
What?
It's over. The second a creature is attacking.
Okay.
What?
That was rude.
Okay. I don't understand that at all, but
Why not? Like you miss a trigger, like constantly retroactively fixing it.
But the second guy hasn't actually attacked yet. Hasn't begun.
No, he just did. He hit Dwarkar with a claw.
okay.
Dwarkar takes 17 damage from the claw.
This might have been a bad idea to Dwarkar.
I'm starting to wonder.
Cedric. Next.
How about Newander? Is he doing anything?
Chilling.
Nope.
Told him to stay in the car.
He's protecting the prisoners.
He's got a dagger. Ooh, well this is easy. Both are 22s.
Both are hits.
I'll be right back.
So I did 12, 20, 23 damage plus 4 cold damage, so a total of 27 damage.
27
Yeah.
on just one lizard.
Yeah, just on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Are you guys seeing a picture? I still don't see a picture or anything.
No, I don't think
No.
there's anything.